is the Ring Report. We're coming at you again with another hot take, another hot set, a session, an episode about
I'm
Raw,
sorry.
about Raw, about SmackDown, NXT, everything. This is the Ring Report. So straight up, I'm your co-host Eric Battle. Going straight to Kerry. Can you give everybody our platforms? Tell them what they need to do.
What up, though? Make sure before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, say hey, do the things. We are on our way. We trying just to get to our first 100 subscribers. We all right with that for now. Follow us on Instagram. We are on X, Facebook. Sylvester, where we at on
TikTok is TRRP005.
Awesome. Thank you. And we do have our own website, the ringreportpodcast.com, where we are also WWE Shop affiliates. I'm hyped about this weekend. Friday night. I could not wait to see y'all today. So let's get it.
Yes, sir. Dwayne, what's up, man? Tell the people what it is today. What's up?
And well, ain't much up today. The great bearded one is here. Got a lot of content to cover. A lot of content, not a lot of time. This could probably be one of our best shows, man. I'm just excited to see, what my family has to offer
Yeah.
as we, go talk about all things WWE.
Let's go.
Also, my man Storm, all knowledgeable about everything. Can't wait to get to his segment. Well, who's man's anyway? What up, Storm?
What's happening? What's going on with it? Another week, another week filled with excitement, action-packed moves. A couple of people showing up. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. And I ain't to toot my horn. I'm probably the greatest moderator host that you'll ever see. So we're getting ready to get into this right now. Let's do it.
Yes.
let's do it. We're excited.
Beep, beep.
Hey, real quick before we get into our Four Horsemen segment, I'm loving the shirt, Gary. Come on, show everybody the shirt. Come on. Is that Yeet Mania? No, okay, Yeet. Come on, Yeet. Come on, that's it. That's that J. And then also too, I'm a gray bearded one. Come on. Is that levels above everybody?
Oh, yeah, levels above. Come
Come
on now, you
on.
know what it is.
Everybody, the
You
tribal
know I'm
chief. Throw
rocking
your
with the
ones
tribal
up.
chief.
Throw your ones up.
Uh-huh.
Man, we missed the tribal chief. Where he at, man? Golly, where he at? But anyway, here we go.
Yeah.
Four Horsemen segment. Let's get it.
Come on.
Family, can I get a two claps? Two claps for the Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. We're going Four Horsemen. Four Horsemen again. Those who are new, those who are listening on our Four Horsemen segment is our top four, our top four for the week. And then we try to compare them to anybody who's been there Four Horsemen, because it was several of them out there. And so therefore, here we go. We're starting with old gray bearded one, Dwayne. Dwayne. Can you give us your Four Horsemen of the week?
My four horsemen of the week. I'm going with the one who could be compared to Ric Flair, and
Ooh,
that's going to be Seth freaking Rollins.
that's good.
Right off the
That's
jump.
good. That's good.
Hey, during our last show, we talked about what we was expecting on Raw as they wrestled for the last spot in Elimination Chamber, and all four of us said, "You can see Finn like this,"
And it came to pass. And it
and
came
it
to
came to
pass.
pass.
Yes,
And,
sir.
and the funny thing about it is this here, although you know it's coming, when it happens, it's so funny.
So
I
this.
promise you, it's so funny. It's just like we all watch cartoons and like the Bugs Bunny cartoons or Tom and Jerry, and when the joke happens, you still laugh no matter how many times you've seen it. I done seen Seth stomp. He done stomp Seth. Apparently, he's like 9-2 against Finn Balor, and at this point, we know it. Whenever he in the ring, we gonna see him stomp Penn in the head and get that 1, 2, 3.
That's so funny.
So this week, Seth Rollins is my four horsemen.
Mm.
Yeah. Finn Penn. Let's get it, baby.
Talk
Finn
about him.
the
Yo,
Penn.
he stomped him, and I laughed. My wife looked at me like as if you didn't know that was coming. I said that makes it even funnier. Oh God, sorry, Pen, if you're watching.
Yes.
Poor.
So we got Seth freaking Rollins from Dwayne. We're going to Storm. Who are the four? Ooh, Horseman. Give it to us.
This week I'm gonna go with Moose,
Moose.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
compare him. I'm gonna compare him with Arn Anderson. That boy nice like that.
Why you
Big
going with Moose?
impact.
What did Moose do? Come on, tell everybody.
Well, again, I've been watching Moose since he walked in the industry, and I knew something was gonna be big about him. He just never got that shot in WWE. But right now is the time for him to show the world why it's going down. You ain't noticed the whole crowd said his name the moment he put his hand on like that? That's for a reason. And y'all about to find out. Don't even worry about
It's gonna be a good match, but then Obafemi gonna body slam him
it.
and powerbomb
Hmm.
Yep.
him. I will
He
tell
got
him.
big head.
Too
That's
much
He
all.
do.
faith, my boy. You got too much faith.
It is. I don't see Obafemi losing.
That's the first
Uh,
time.
Oh no,
I see it. I see a good match though. I see a good match. If
I
y'all know,
see a
come on,
banger out of this.
let's be honest. If y'all know anything about Triple H, he not come y'all. He ain't losing to Impact. Y'all,
Motor Machete one. Do I even need to go there?
Don't.
what
Night one,
Don't. Just don't.
what did you call them?
Motor Shitty Machine Guns.
Is that? Oh, that's
It's just
Oh my gosh!
not motor machine.
Right,
shoes.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So right now we got Steph freaking Rollins. We got Moose. Y'all, I'm going my four horsemen. I'm going with Gunther this week. I'm going with Gunther this week. Gunther, the ring da da da. I'm going with the ring da 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 today. And the reason why it don't have nothing to do with what he did in the ring at all. Had nothing to do with nothing he did. He ain't put his hands on nobody, even though he tried. Even though he tried, Jay came out. Jay came out, beat him up a little bit, but he threatened. He almost was about to put his hands on Pat McAfee, but the the unmitigated gall to just the audacity to
Mm.
talk about I want to see what it feel like and to
So
walk in the entrance like Jay Uso does. Like what is like who and how and that could be why when we talk about why, but why would you even do that? Like who he asking the people to do this. Wait, come on, do it. Come on. Come on
Put
and
your
do
shoes
Wait,
on.
it.
wait.
like,
Just
What do you
like,
just put your shoes
what do you
on.
tell
it,
that? What do you tell that little kid?
what did he tell him?
Move out the way before you get hurt.
Yeah,
What
like he
something
told him,
happened to you?
yeah, for something happened to you. Like he does that. And then he gets down there, and then he tells Pat McAfee, oh, do you think, come on, I need to hear from you. Do you think Jey Uso can beat me? And he and then Pat McAfee, like, I mean, I hope he does. So he begins to take off his coat. So at this point, we looking like, oh, he can ready to beat Pat
Uh
McAfee up,
oh.
right? But
yeah,
then you heard the real Yeet come out, and so that changes everything. And so
yeah.
just because he came out, he talked junk all the way down the steps from the concession stand from the arena all the way down to to the ring. So that's my
The
and again
illest part is half of the crowd was with him though.
exactly. Some of them they was like, I want to do it. I want to do it because this is hard. Like I'd have did it. I'd have stood up. I'd have put my hand. Like why wouldn't I? That's just crazy. Why
That,
wouldn't I? So and
that's
again, I've been trying to figure out who do I compare him to. The only person I can say is probably Ric Flair. Like he probably the only one in my mind could do something like that. Probably would do something like that. Like
mm,
honestly, I don't. I thought about Barry Windham and I was like, no, he ain't that flat. He ain't that crazy. Then I thought about maybe when Dusty Rhodes when they faked him a little bit, maybe. But
oh, yeah,
Dusty would
they
do.
think
I think Dusty would do something like that. But at the end of the day, it's styling and profiling for me. Is Ric Flair. I think he probably the sickest in the head that probably would do something like that to get on
yeah,
somebody's to get on just to try to take it to another level to try to get a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you saw
that's
what he did to Savage.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I what I'm saying. Like I feel like Ric Flair will go there, like because that's just something he will do. So that's where I'm going
Yeah.
with Gunther, Ric Flair, just Ric Flairish, right? All right.
Mhm.
To round us off, we're going with Kerry.
Mm-mm.
What's up in her
Yes.
Yeet t-shirt? Come on. Yes, Yeet. Yes, Yeet.
Yeah. Okay. So my Four Horsemen is the Street Profits. It took
Ooh.
me all the way until Friday
Yeah.
to get to
Yeah.
make my choice.
I like
When
this.
them
I like this
homeboys
pick.
when they came down there and then whooped everybody ass. Like they
I like
jumped
this
on
pick.
everybody. And like they said, they want all the smoke. I feel like this is real they're really turning it around for them. And I guess they maybe like someone said, I forgot who we were talking about this before. They probably really needed to build up that tag team division just to kind of give them someone to war with or whatever. So yes, my pick is the Street Profits. Of course, they remind me of Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. I'm gonna
Oh
go
yeah.
with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they they
Oh
they,
yeah.
they came down there and whooped up on the
Oh
folks
yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
left them. So
Again, what
I'm gonna
was
go
it?
with.
Motor machines, street guns. What was they? City guns. What's their
Oh, they
names?
came like
Motor
Robert. They
City
Motor
Machine Gun.
City Machine Guns.
My fault.
ran down.
Motor City Machine Guns ran down there. Why? For
That's
what?
They
why.
wanted some smoke.
They
They wanted.
got the smoke too. They got all the
Yeah,
smoke. They came down there like they
yeah,
were saving. Because and here again, and this is the problem. That's the problem we had when we talking about it because we're trying to figure out because you just were in a fight with DIY, like and you
hmm
were just
Hmm.
fighting with the guys in the blouses. So now you running down and maybe
Wait.
because
There were guys in blouses fighting.
hey, what's the name of that
Come
group?
on, player. Pretty deadly.
Yeah, Pretty Deadly.
Oh
So
my
Come
God,
on,
Pretty
bro.
Deadly,
Wait a
and we can
minute.
that's
get into
me.
that later. We can get into that later.
Yeah,
But
absolutely, and absolutely we will.
but again, it was just okay. Come down there and get these clotheslines, and they got a couple clotheslines.
Come on and get this smoke.
Yeah,
Go down
come
there,
on down here, get these
and they're
clotheslines.
like, "Oh, the tag team locker room is being emptied out." Is it really though?
What?
Yeah,
So
Reluctantly.
they ran
All
down
right,
there.
look,
you go out and get me,
and
man.
look, and here's the crazy part. They looked like they ran down there like why? They did. They was just like why?
That part.
Man,
Why?
and Montez with the best frog splash in the game, boy.
Oh
He
yeah,
got
the frog splash is real crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
yeah,
It's
That's
the
what. Yeah,
hype. It's the hype
I
from it
think.
all.
yeah, it's the
It's the
height
hype
of
from
it
it all.
all.
Yeah, he,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
he top
he
Rob
did.
Van Dam.
And if y'all
He top
notice,
He
RVD on that
this if y'all notice, this is the first time he hits the frog splash and didn't grab his
and
And
stomach.
don't.
He
all
didn't
that
none of that. He
extra.
gets back up, none of all extra. I said when he did that, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, we didn't turn the corner.
Yes,
one. He mad.
we we didn't turn the corner." So great,
like
I love it.
'cause I
I
used to
love it.
complain about
Exactly. That's that face stuff. Come on, that's that face stuff. Now it's like, yeah, I
that.
meant to
Nah,
do
Oh,
this.
great.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's our four horsemen segment. Y'all come on. We got Seth,
Yes.
Moose, Gunther, Street Profits. Come on. If y'all like that, y'all give us some likes. Come on. Y'all give us some hearts
Yes.
or subscribe. If you got somebody that you want to include in your four horsemen and you think it'd be for the top four, please comment. Please comment so we
Yes.
can agree with you or disagree. We can kind of go back and forth if you want. We can kind of debate if
If
you
you
try to. But listen, that's our four horsemen. Two claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
woo!
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all. And so that's four horsemen. Here we go, though. Here's what I love. We get ready to roll into some current events, some rumor mills. We're gonna kind of get into some news. There's a lot of news everywhere. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. But here it is. One of the current events, or maybe the rumors that's happening right now. I ain't gonna that they believe Jacob and Solo are headed to WrestleMania, and they're gonna be facing one another. Come on,
I
what's your thought
I agree.
process?
That's my why.
So
I'm
Yeah.
you gonna save that for
That's
your wife?
Yeah.
that's my why not.
I'm here for it. 'Cause
Listen, I want to see it.
when Jacob
I
Gary,
hit
want to see it.
when Jacob hit Solo with that super kick, he looked so unbothered about it.
he did, he did,
Like, okay,
he did.
Even before that,
he sunned Solo so bad.
even before that, They coming out, Solo start talking. Jacob was like, I'm all brakes, no gas with it.
Straight
Hit
cut him off.
my music.
Straight cut him off.
Yeah,
Cut
but it
him
was a
off.
moment prior to that when he was sitting
Yeah,
up there saying, "I know it was an accident because if it was, we wouldn't be talking right now." Like I was like,
that part.
He
Yeah.
said,
clutch pearls, like the
But,
audacity.
but, but also in the rumor mill, uh, Solo's father, Rikishi, said that wasn't going to be a plan. That wasn't part of the WWE's plan for WrestleMania 41. That
And,
Solo and Jacob would not be fighting.
and look, and let me be honest with you.
That came from Solo.
I don't think none of this was planned. We don't think so. But Jacob too hot. He too hot not to be at WrestleMania at this point. Something got to happen.
mhm.
And Solo coming back. I think Solo coming back. And he's trying to get back in his regular place. He took some time off. And he want to come back and I love you, Jacob. Man, nobody want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And so, so
Y'all ever see the movie Y'all ever see the movie Captain Phillips?
nah,
Mm-mm.
I missed that
Captain
one.
Phillips was a movie where Tom Hanks was a ship captain, and it was they the you want to say forgot what kind of people they were, but they was
They took over the boat.
jumping on they was taking their boats,
Yeah,
and dude told them, "I am the captain now."
yeah.
That's
That's actually
basically
what it
that
is.
is basically what Solo said. Oh, I mean that's basically what Jacob said. Hey, Solo, I am the captain now. You fall back.
And that's what he told. And he told
And I,
Solo.
Why?
He told Solo, we've been running this since you've been gone. We've been
yes.
doing this since you've been gone. But he ain't really said I'm like it's my turn. He ain't said it. His actions has said it. And so he
Yeah.
ain't really he ain't really told Solo what it is, Joe. What's up? But I feel like at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's gotta happen. So Jacob versus Solo, WrestleMania 41. It's gonna happen. It's about to
I
take
think so too.
place. Solo
I
go,
think so
hey, listen, when Solo gonna win? Never mind. Let's go back.
too. When Penn does.
Current events.
When,
LFG, the new show that's coming on. We got coaches The Undertaker and um, Booker T and Mickey James. I believe these are and Bubba Ray. I believe these are the coaches, correct, of the show. Dwayne, tell us about
Yep.
this show, LFG, and why people should watch it.
Okay, LFG, or as Shawn Michaels says, Let's Go, is a show on A&E. Comes on at 8:30. It comes on at 8 p.m. on Sundays on A&E. On A&E on WWE Superstar Sunday. So basically, what it is a show where like you said, they have four mentors. It's like the WWE wrestling version of The Voice, where you have four mentors. You have Booker T, The Undertaker, Bubba Ray Dudley, and Mickey James, and there'll be a male winner and a female winner, and each winner will get an NXT contract. So of the participants, there are 16 of the best athletes at the Performance Center at various levels of experience, from either 1 year, excuse me, 1 week to about 2 years. All right. So basically the legends are going to pick their teams. It'll be two women and two men on each team. All right. Each week there'll be two matches. There'll be a women's match and a men's match. And winning the match doesn't make you the winner for the week. It's your performance in the ring. Okay, so basically they want to see who's selling the the action. All right. Um, so basically, first week the athletes they got feedback from the legends on their ring movements. They have them doing different things. Hey, and the funny thing is these participants are trained by Matt Bloom.
who that?
Anybody know who Matt Bloom is?
Yep. Tensai.
Who?
The A
Albert.
Train.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Albert.
So,
Okay, so they're basically taking the feedback from they're taking the instruction from A Train or Tensai or whatever you want to call him. He had 14 different names during his run at WWE, and
Mm.
basically they're working through things. and the legends are watching them. Then they had the second part of the show this week was the promo, where they had to cut a promo, and basically the superstore, the legends are looking for these people to now sell tickets. We know what you can do in the ring, but now sell tickets. So one of the promos that stood out was this one participant named Braden Ray, right?
Is that the one?
He he had a corny promo, and then Bubba Ray called him out on it, and he said, "Why don't you do something to make us believe it?" So he had this one promo where he kind of went at Bubba Ray, and then everybody's like, "Now I can believe that." Why? And he says, "Why don't you do that?" And he's like, "Basically, I did this promo because that's how I feel." He went in, Bubba Ray. He extended his hand when he met Bubba Ray to shake his hand, and Bubba Ray basically told him, "I'll shake your hand when you earn the right to shake my hand." So he kind of harbored that disrespect, so to speak, and he kind of got smart and slick mouthed it, and the Undertaker called him out on it. He was like, "Yo, you think?" He's like, "You good with that BS?" And basically, the dude reminds me of the Miz. He's gonna be that. He probably will make the roster at some point going forward because he does have athletic ability, but he is going to be that clown, that joker, that I don't give a damn about the rules. Possibly even a what's that boy that used to fight with no shoes on?
Oh, Riddle.
Oh, Riddle.
Yeah, sort of give me a riddle. All right, and one of the other notables was Shiloh Hill.
That's the
Right, he
female,
was a
right?
Division I football player.
Oh no, they the
No, it's a
female. Okay.
dude. Shiloh Hill. He was a Division I football player at Stanford, where he promo was okay. Um, his in ring was decent. He actually got to wrestle in the men's match, which I'll talk about in a second. Then you had Anthony Luke, who is the boyfriend of Maxine Dupree,
Yeah, I saw him.
WWE Raw star Maxine Dupree. This Joker was compared to a Dwayne Johnson, and that was said by Bubba Ray.
What?
He told him, he said, "Don't let this go to your head, but yeah, I could see a young Dwayne Johnson in you." Then they had a
I mean, so that means he was
female
comparing
for the
him to.
female.
That means he was comparing him to Rocky Maivia. That's what he was saying.
He said Dwayne Johnson. Okay, so then they had for the females they had this young lady named Tyra May Steele,
Uh huh.
I can't.
who was a 2020 Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. She came with it. She may be somebody.
Is that the black
She's,
girl?
a, she's yes,
Hmm.
that's the black girl. Although she looks like she's trying out for American Gladiators with a ring attire,
I saw that. I saw
and
that.
they need to do something with that.
Yeah.
The other female that kind of stood out, and we may have to look at this. This lady's name is Panina Talupia.
That's the Jacob Fatu chick that they be trying to.
Hey, she got Samoan bloodline written all over it.
Yeah.
At some point, if she is related to somebody, it's gonna come out.
Mm,
And then two other people that kind of stood out was this kid Elijah Holyfield, that's Evander's son.
mm.
And although he's just been there. He's just been there 1 week, and it basically going. His promo was kind of weak. They kind of got on him. And then this one dude is just a physical freak. He's the Bobby Lashley with no it. His
Mm.
name is Troy Yearwood. He has all the records in all of the strength combines at the Performance Center.
Mm.
Mm.
All
Okay.
right. So this week the men's match was Anthony Luke versus Shiloh Hill, and Anthony Luke was the heel. This is the one that they would compare to The Rock or a young Booker T, as Booker T called it. And he won the match. He did win the match, but he did win the Legends vote. So after the match, even if you win or lose, they go to the Legends and they say, okay, who had the best showing? And he won 3-1. I think only Mickey James picked the other kid, Shiloh Hill, and she said that's because if he was the face, you know, if Anthony Luke was the heel, he should have did more heel things within the match. When clearly he dominated the match, and he did dominate the action. So with the winner gets to pick which legend they want to be their mentor, and he picked Booker T.
Oh, okay.
In the women's match, Tyra May Steele, she won the women's match, and she picked the Undertaker. But for some reason, the women's match was better than the men's match.
What you mean for some?
And huh?
What you mean for some?
What do I mean by that?
What you mean for
I
some
didn't,
reason? They was.
for some reason, no, they gave more energy, they gave more believability, and this chick here, she played the heel perfectly,
Oh,
and she's that Olympic gold medalist, and so she picked the Undertaker, but she was really believable as a heel. I would say she could be um she's gonna fall somewhere in between Jade and Bianca. Excuse me. I'd even go Jade and Naomi. Not she because she's not that high yet. So between Jade and Naomi, somewhere in that that ability. I mean, she looks like a powerful young woman, and but the only thing is, I think she's like 32. I don't know if that's young for WWE, but getting in this late in the game, but she got a lot of energy. And
I
oh.
mean,
again,
Trish 50
um,
something. So I mean,
LFG.
we'll figure it
Oh
out.
shit. Okay, so LFG can be seen again on A&E WWE Superstar Sunday at 8 p.m. Then they got Rivals at 9:30 and Greatest WWE Moments at 10. So if you want to take a look at that, those are some of the things that we pull some of our content from.
Mm.
So LFG sound like it's gonna
So
be a
Mr.
good
Smith,
show. Sound like it's gonna be a good show. We
I
excited
think it's
about what's happening. We think, and maybe we can all figure out who's gonna win it. Who's gonna win it? Do they get a contract if they win it or something like
right?
that? Do they move on to the next level to the
the winner,
NXT?
the male winner and female winner both get NXT contracts.
Oh, that's
That
what's up.
sound like tough enough. Like
Tough enough. This is a new version
This
of
is
tough
I
enough.
said, but see, this is a different tough enough.
yeah, yeah.
New
But
version of
but
tough
I
enough.
tell you what though, let me just add this here. You guys, especially you, Kerry, because you always talk about it. Want to check out Rivals this week? It's Roddy Piper and Mr. T. And I know how you always talk about. I mean, and basically they're gonna tell a story. It should be pretty good.
All
I may
right.
have a report on that next week.
All right. So listen, since we're talking LFG, I've seen it. I actually seen a article where Triple H announced WWE ID belts or WWE Indie belts. And this is something, so it's a woman's champion and a man's champion. And so there's indie promotions that are around WWE affiliated. And so these young man or young woman will get these belts, right? And so again, I saw that Triple H had them in his hands I seen it with my own eyes. So they belts for everything. Come on, you get a belt, you get a belt, you get a belt,
You
you get
so
a belt.
Wait, did you say Oprah giving belts for everything?
Yeah,
I
you get a
saw
belt,
that.
you
I
get a
saw
belt.
that.
Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, I saw that too. When he's teaming up with like different promotions. I know Booker T's promotion is involved with that as well. And what I seen when I clicked on that, to just go digging a little bit deeper, like they give the websites to those promotions that are kind of might be in your area if you want to check it out, and you can. I was like, okay, I love how they do that for these younger people now. Like we wouldn't have been able to come up with nothing. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to have nothing like that. So the people that
Mm-mm.
are really wanting to look into like professional,
Woo!
they got so many. They got resources for them now. So I think that's going to be a good thing. Now, do we need 30 something 30-11 belts? Maybe not.
and and so
I don't think we're
also
gonna
too
see
that
them just like we don't see the speed championships.
I don't want to see
yeah,
speed
speed
championships.
championship.
That's
It's that's but
Yeah, but
that's
I
just
think
on.
this one we're not gonna.
Yeah, and so that's
a
what I'm saying.
part.
Everybody get a belt. You get a belt. I get a belt. The Rock has a belt. So the
Boy, they
the
should have a They should have a belt for every day of the week.
Right. And so,
Mm.
and because we're
Hey,
talking
this is our
about,
Sunday champion.
indie belts, another rumor, according to Fightful, is that TKO has bought out Lucha Underground. So, and that's going to start something. So to bring Lucha Underground back, have them in a sudden what you call a revival, and bringing them back to the scene, and maybe they will be part of this indie scene to be a part of this indie belts.
Mm.
I see, I see WWE TKO taking over the wrestling kingdom. That's what I'm. This is what I'm. This is what I'm looking at. Moving on to some rumors.
Could
So WWE is
before you
struggling
do
to
that.
hold on, Dwayne. WWE is struggling to sell tickets to WrestleMania 41 after
Mm,
Jey Uso's Royal Rumble win. This is a rumor, and could be a reason why The Rock, the final boss, is back. What's your take on that, Dwayne?
wow. Actually, you know what? The reason they having trouble selling tickets is probably the prices. It may not have nothing to do with Jey Uso because everywhere you go,
I
everybody want to
absolutely agree.
yeet and yeet again,
I
and
absolutely
then
agree.
again. Only person that don't want to yeet is Gunther. I mean, hell, one, two, three, four of us, we want to go to WrestleMania because
Yes.
we if we put our money together, we probably got enough to go let one go. So maybe that's the reason. You can't listen. The prices of these tickets are, I mean, I know they're premium events and whatnot, but let's take for instance, I went to Raw in Orlando, me and my wife, some years ago. We spent on two tickets on the second tier, then like the third level of the second tier, right in the center of the ring, and parking cost us less than $100. I went to Raw and excuse me, it wasn't even Raw. We went to Smackdown at the Prudential Center, and two tickets on the first level was like $170, $180 each. So it's just a matter. I mean, there are people out there that will pay it, but a lot of times the real wrestling fans are being excluded, just like the Super Bowl. Real fans don't get to go to Super Bowl. I mean,
Ca-
I mean,
Carrie, Carrie,
it's just the ticket prices are crazy.
you got to save up for WrestleMania. I mean, you got to start. You had to start last year if you wanted to go to this year.
You had to start when you was born. Like, what you talking about? Like, from what I saw that from that report is that they've only sold like 500 tickets since Royal Rumble. So they said
You
that.
know
Let me
what
look.
source that was?
Bill Body,
Yeah,
which I'm not quite sure who this guy is,
he
but
he
you know
probably
that's why I
doesn't
said it's
count.
rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor. But
Yeah,
again,
saying that that WrestleMania 41 is stuck at around 45,000 tickets sold.
mm,
And is that wait, but
you
how
said
big is the arena? Wait, is that 45?
45,000.
You said 45,000 sold? Is
Yes,
that for
Jeez.
both nights?
yes.
Sheesh.
And then it says it's nowhere near the 51,000 mark needed to extend it to 60,000. So I guess when they hit a certain amount, then they open up more seats or
But
whatever. So they're stuck at
45,000
that.
tickets is
But
still crazy. I don't know but but they base that upon how they see things and what they got their own ticker and what it looks like. But 45,000 in an there's some artists that can't build and field 45,000 folks to come see them sing. My
Man,
gracious.
listen.
but they're trying to get it to
Listen.
like 71,000 people per night.
Mm,
Hey,
mm.
listen. Um, there's a concert coming to MetLife in July that's sold out already. And I mean, it's just a matter of, prices. I mean,
Now,
Yeah.
Vegas that's an expensive trip.
let me
Oh yeah,
look and see when
and
I think I
it is in
posted.
Vegas this year too. So yeah, that's crazy. Pull
That's
them
an
up.
expensive, and then you got to figure, folks that's gonna be gambling. That's a lot of, that's a lot of coin you got to invest into that WrestleMania trip. That's probably the reason. Probably one of the reasons why they haven't
So they
And
said
issue
and
selling.
how much?
ringside tickets for WrestleMania 1 was $100.
You said 100?
and so $100 for WrestleMania 1.
Mm.
It's gotten. I'm looking at this post that. Just give me 1 second. It's coming up. New Orleans was $2,000 for ringside seats. Jersey's 2,300. WrestleMania 40 was 10.
And what?
$21,000.
To do
For
what?
ringside.
Ringside seats.
Did you get to get in the ring?
Well, no. Everything comes as a package.
$21,000 to get in ringside.
Except for your hotel and your accommodations. It gets you to the fan access throughout the week because you know they're there for the whole week.
Hold
So you get
on,
the
hold on.
fan access, the meet and greets, the Hall of Fame, and it either includes the Friday prior to WrestleMania or the Raw post WrestleMania.
So
So
But
it's
see,
not just
hold,
WrestleMania.
did you say it didn't include hotel and airfare? Did you say that?
mm,
No, it don't include those.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
now,
I'm
but
good.
see, here's the thing: these
$21,000.
hotels,
It need
these
to include
hotels, and these
everything.
airlines,
It need to include my food. It need to include
these whole.
my bath water
Mm,
check. It need to include. I'm listen. 21. I need everything. I need a pair of shoes.
Mm-mm.
Listen,
Don't
I
touch it.
don't. I need free
Don't touch it.
merch.
I need an outfit.
I
Don't
saw.
touch it.
but
Don't touch it. Don't
see,
touch
but at the same time, right? These hotels and whatnot, even the Motel 6 gonna be $400-500 a night.
It
it.
is.
Probably will
Come
be.
It
on,
Saw a
is.
post. I'm not quite sure how.
That's the whole reason why these cities want them in their city because they increase the revenue for that week that they're there.
I'm
but
not this post that I saw that was like 100% Bible or anything like that, but they said on the lowest end you're spending about four still.
Yeah.
4,000.
On the cheapest end, 4,000.
the
Taxable.
cheapest ticket, the cheapest flight,
The
the cheapest
cheapest
hotel,
everything, cheapest food. Like this is you getting hot dogs. This is you getting like a little
cold
$4.
cuts.
Yeah, that's the cheapest.
I guess a
Like
cold cuts. I
they,
guess a cold
yeah,
cuts.
like
Gets a cold cut. Listen, and listen. We can't. Definitely not going to. I can't touch that. And so, hopefully, at the end of the day, somebody will see us. We want to be at WrestleMania, but I'm gonna tell you who not paying $21,000. Me. I, I don't care if I got it. It ain't. But you know what? Let's move on. Storm. Carmelo's contract has
mm,
expired. Storm.
mm,
Speaking of money.
mm.
huh?
So
Yeah,
she's a
her
free agent.
contract expired. Yes.
So where does that leave her?
Yes.
What's going on? Talk to us.
Right now, she's got her 90-day non-compete.
Mm.
So you think they have no intention on bringing her back?
Probably not. Where would she fit?
The same way where everyone that daggone little girl fit with the lid, purple hair. What's her name?
Before she went out on maternity leave, she was running around with R-Truth doing
But she's a
the swinging. You
two-time
know what I'm
woman,
saying? Like,
the
what we
SmackDown Woman
doing?
Champion. This is a former champion we
By
talking about.
accident.
There's not a place.
By accident.
No. That ain't no. How about the accident?
Look, end of the day,
Wait, excuse
the
me.
role for Carmella is she's gonna have to go out there, rebrand herself, get her name back right, and then come back home.
But I did hear that she had drop foot. So that's
She
probably
slew footed?
no. See, I was about to say something else, sir.
Drop foot?
See,
I thought you said she was slew footed.
I'm to get us kicked
That
off.
is
I'm about to
wild.
Google. We need
Wait,
Google.
I'm gonna lean back
Google.
like Fat Joe and them on that one.
can I say something?
What's that?
Mm-mm. No.
Who even missed her?
I did.
Who
No.
has missed?
Let me stop.
Have you missed her?
She used
No.
to hit a mean
Wait,
moonwalk.
Carrie, have you missed her?
She used to hit a mean moonwalk.
Carrie, have you missed her?
I have.
Storm, have you missed her?
I missed her finishing move, that code to silence. Yeah, that was real.
Okay. E, have
That
you
was
missed
real.
her?
Corey Graves should talk
Look,
about her, I guess, because that was his boo. He talked about her a lot.
That
Hey, listen,
that's his wife.
Yeah,
That's
I
his
know.
I
wife.
don't
I
even know
know.
who she is.
I know who she is. I'm just trying to throw it out there. Hey, That's the most energy Corey give you once you walk out. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
So drop foot,
I mean,
foot drop,
and where's
drop
it?
foot.
And where's he right
A
now?
general a general
he
term
got
for
drop foot.
difficulty lifting the front part of the foot, sometimes called
Yeah.
drop foot. Okay.
They
See, I drop
what's
foot.
that?
AKA
Talk about
Slewfoot.
no,
No.
No.
no,
Hey,
What's the name?
stop, brother.
What's the name? The Steiner dude, Big Papa Pump. He had drop foot from what
Excuse
I
me. Let
heard.
me com- let me
Scott
confide
had
with my
drop foot.
medical assistant here.
Huh?
Scott Steiner had drop foot.
I can't. That's
That
what
man went and got a lifeline on the joint.
for
It
real.
was
Yes,
wild.
I had heard that he had drop foot, and that's why the matches
Mm.
with Triple H was funky like that because he couldn't
Oh,
really.
because his foot couldn't drop. Got
Right.
you, got you.
Oh God, y'all are so disrespectful.
Anyway, so
That's
listen, that's our
disrespectful.
current
Oh, ain't
events, rumor mills, gossips. That's what we are, y'all. Now we moving on. Can we move on? We moving on to Raw recap. Let's
Okay.
jump into it. We spent some.
Drop foot is a fallen arch.
it's a fallen arch.
It's when your arch falls.
Okay,
If that's the case, I got drop foot.
we all
You
got it.
slew footed.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
flat footed. I'm not
all right,
slew footed.
Okay,
all right.
moving on.
Bring it
Hey,
back. Bring it. Yeah,
I had to go to the resident
bring it.
medical attention.
Bring it back. We're going to Raw recap. We're going to Raw recap. Raw recap. Yes, get in place.
Yeah, put your head down.
So listen,
I can't.
my four horsemen was Gunther, and here we are. We are here. So let's talk about it. Gunther and Jay, they are heading towards a collision at WrestleMania. And so at the beginning, so I don't even know how to really talk about it because Gunther and Jay, they going at it, but Gunther again, disrespectfully, came from the concession stands, walked down to the ring and through the audience. And as he walked down through the ring, through the audience, he was just trying to try Jay, trying them. Jay comes out and they do a little brawl. So they trying to give the
A
hype.
little pull art.
They're trying to bring the hype. They're trying to bring the hype. And what's funny, hold on, y'all. And what's funny though, when Jay came out, it was three referees trying to hold him back. Three of 'em. And then he gave him a little fake jump, and then he ran into the ring, and they started rumbling. What y'all thoughts? Gunther? I don't
I
know.
think Gunther is doing really good work.
He is.
I'll tell you that. I'll say this. He doing some work. I like Jay, but I don't know. I just don't think I've
It's
heard
true.
it and
It's
I've
true
seen
heel.
it. I've heard other. Yeah, yeah, but why is it that all right, Jay is face. He's like uber face, but I think he still need to have a little bit of that edge for me to like really believe that he gonna like really do some work on Gunther. Like right now, it's just like okay, yeah, people are the people are behind him. Yeah, I get that, but I don't see nothing that's going to be like really stand out and like what, dude is out there. Maybe need to not no heel turn, but just that slight little.
That little main event, Jay Uso.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe like how like Cody was kind of like, look, I'm about sick of y'all. I'm about to whoop y'all. Somebody. He just is too
But
white
you
meat,
but you
basically.
make a point. You make a point because we ain't think Cody could beat up Brock Lesnar until now. It kind of makes sense because the way he slammed Kevin Owens on that ladder. So I'm like, okay,
Woo-hoo.
right?
I
But
said Tailish.
but here it is. But think about it. Nobody thought Daniel Bryan was going to beat Batista and Randy Orton. Let's talk about it because he wanted the dragon then, but he beat them and he made Batista tap out at that.
Okay. Well, don't you think if anyone can get a finish him like a submission move, that's possible though? Like you get somebody in the sharpshooter or like what's that the cripple across phase? Like if you get like I think having a, I mean, I don't know, having a submission hold can get anybody.
Yeah.
Truth be told,
If I,
like I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Is that
I'm just saying. We looking at something that can go. All I know is I believe Jay Uso has to turn into main event to the point where he has to be like, I gotta get you. And I think that's kind of where we're moving
yeah?
to. I gotta get you. Now look, now we're moving on Storm to Sammy KO unsanctioned match. Sammy KO unsanctioned match. Sammy ain't been clear. So your man's had to unsanction it. So apparently unsanctioned means Raw or WWE ain't got no responsibilities of the match. But they can put the match on and get royalties from it. I don't, So so Storm, tell us about
What
this match.
happened at the Elimination Chamber, right?
Tell us. Yep, it's happening at Elimination Chamber.
Oh,
It's happening in Canada. Elimination Chamber, and Sammy and KO. They know each other's up from the Indies. Let's talk about it, Storm.
Yep, this is a match that's going to be what JR called a slobber knock
Yeah.
because these two know each other for at least over 2 decades, more than 2 decades. So they've been in the ring rumbling with each other for a while, ever since Sami Zayn was El Generico and Kevin Owens was Kevin Steen. This has been going on for a while. The question that I want to know is, are they going to pull this fight from the PWG days or the Ring of Honor days? Because
Mm.
they got their most vicious matches against each other where it was blood everywhere on PWG,
Didn't
and
Sammy
that's
wear a
when they were
mask
first
back then or something
noticed.
like that?
Yeah, he was a luchador called El Generico.
generic ass. Wait, El Generico.
That's the name that man
Wait,
picked.
wait, hold up. It's in his name. You already calling yourself generic. El
I asked.
Generico?
That was
That's
his
my fault.
name.
That's my fault. That was
Good,
me.
good lord.
I asked. I asked. Good gracious.
El Generico.
That
I'm
was his
done.
name.
All right.
That's where the Olay chants in the crowd originated from, because that was his chant whenever he was in the ring as El Generico, because he would dodge out the way and they would say Olay. You understand what I'm saying? So it just started. It
El
built.
Generico.
It built. My man was getting it in.
so this, so this could be
I'm done.
Was
honestly.
getting it in.
So honestly, this could be the match that really steals the show at Elimination Chamber. Right. This could be that
I've
match.
heard of that.
Let me
Yeah.
put it to you like this. Every match except for the dominant custody match where you had Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio going at each other, they were in sync. It was beautiful. From WCW all the way to WWE, every match you saw, it was flawless because they knew each other for so long. You're going to get that same type of magic with KO and Sami Zayn over here in the Elimination Chamber. It's
Mm.
just for the people that have never seen them actually get down and dirty with each other, and that's what this unsanctioned match is going to do, make it so they can get down and dirty with each other. Those people are about to witness how they did it. That actually the reason that brung them under the radar for WWE.
My
That
question.
feud,
I have a question. Like, why not WrestleMania? Like, so after this is because this seems like one of those matches that's like, look, soon as this is over,
they've
y'all.
already done it at WrestleMania.
But my point is, so what's next after this?
I think it's NXT. I mean, excuse me. I think it's
And
Elimination Chamber because they're in Toronto and they're both from Canada.
Yeah, I
yeah, it's
get
like
it.
home. It's
Yeah,
it's,
I
I,
get
it's
and I think it's kind of forced and pushed because you know what? It's the next event, and we would probably get tired of this for 54 days, 8 hours, and 50 minutes before WrestleMania.
I
Yeah,
agree.
it is a home based thing. You got to look at it. You got Trish from Toronto. You got
Mm.
Sami Zayn. Chelsea Green is from Toronto. So it's going to be a lot of home turf
But my
people.
question is, once the match is done with them two, are they going on to another program that's going to lead up to a WrestleMania? Like,
Well,
I don't think neither
it's,
one of them gonna make WrestleMania after this.
well, well. Here's the rumor mill, and I didn't think we would have to come up with it. Kevin Owens is gonna punish and hurt Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton's gonna come back,
okay,
and he's gonna end up fighting Kevin Owens in WrestleMania.
that's what it is. Okay.
I want. I
February
like.
23rd. I said it.
I, I want that match. I do want that match. That'd be a great match. That so
Hey,
so we
as
so we
my
have a
cuz said, I ain't gonna hold you.
so Sammy KO probably can steal the show
I
at
ain't gonna hold
Elimination
you.
Chamber. So next we got Seth and Finn
Absolutely.
Penn. Seth and Finn Penn Balor. So we knew this. All of us knew exactly what was going to happen. We knew Seth Rollins was going to stomp him on the back of his head. We knew that was going to take place. And so,
Maybe.
uh, yep, Seth now punched his ticket to Elimination Chamber. And if Seth wins Elimination Chamber, he will move on to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. But since we are here, we got 6 participants in Elimination Chamber. John Cena, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Seth freaking Rollins, CM Punk, and who's my last one? Oh, did I name them all?
Logan Paul.
Logan
Logan
Paul.
Oh yeah.
Paul. Logan Paul. Y'all, who's winning it? Who's winning Elimination Chamber?
John
I'm gonna
Cena.
start with you. I'm gonna start with you,
Mine
uh,
is CM.
Ke- Kerry. Who is it?
I'm gonna go with CM Punk. I think that CM Punk is gonna have his chance to main event WrestleMania. He's gonna finish his story in main event WrestleMania, and I think that's gonna be it's gonna be him and Cody because and I do believe that Cody maybe that's the heel turn situation. That I know we're gonna get to that on SmackDown, but I think it's gonna be CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania.
Dwayne, who you got? Win Elimination Chamber.
Begrudgingly, I'm gonna say John Cena.
Ooh, that's 2. That's
That's your,
John.
that's your dude.
Oh, so John Cena wins because Cody Rhodes is gonna turn heel. I'm calling. If Cody turns heel, John Cena wins, and it kind of becomes the Rock, Cody heel, John Cena face. John Cena's here to save the company. Listen, they're not gonna put this man on this grand old grandioso tour and not give him a moment. John Cena to represent. I mean, John Cena to main event WrestleMania, this last go round. I mean, I think it's corny as hell, but yeah, I think that's where they may go. But going to what Kerry said about CM Punk to finish his story, shit, it took Cody 2 years to finish his story. CM Punk may have to finish his story in another year.
I
Mm.
can't.
Who you got? Who you got, Storm?
All signs point to John Cena.
Mm.
What signs?
All right. So
That
the
WrestleMania
way
sign?
that it's being,
Oh,
yeah, that sign right there. The way it's being presented is you're gonna have Cody versus John Cena. John Cena is gonna test Cody apparently because John Cena they always wanted him to turn heel, but he never did. So he's gonna go to WrestleMania and apparently show Cody how to deal with the pressure of being champion. So all signs from everybody talking is John
oh,
Cena.
so the post that I put up, yeah. So basically, what the dude was saying that Cody Rhodes needs John Cena.
That's one of them, yeah, against The Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all want to know y'all know what I think?
You?
What you know?
Sure, what you think?
Spring Elite, cuz.
John Cena
Don't hold
loses.
us.
John Cena loses up until Survivor Series.
That's what I said. I've been saying that. I said if he's gonna win
Yeah.
that, it's gonna be like a Survivor Series, and then that's gonna be it. He gonna retire like as
Listen,
champion or
they
something
doing
like
they
that.
Can
doing
I tell you what? It wouldn't even bother me one bit.
no, they doing all this hype. They doing all this hype around John Cena. They get us excited about John Cena. He was giving straight great promos, and he gonna lose every time. And then every press conference, he gonna come and say, "I'm best for business. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna do this," and he gonna keep losing until Survivor Series. So my pick, even though Dwayne, you said, I think CM Punk wins Elimination Chamber.
I think so too.
I think
So,
CM
oh
Punk wins
wow,
it
what
this time.
Team Punk versus Team Cena?
We 2-2.
Yeah.
Mm.
We
Well,
two
Okay,
and
see,
two.
we gonna
and,
have
and,
to, we gonna have
wait,
to
wait,
wait
wait,
for
and
some.
see, and that's how we roll. You know,
2-2.
Stone pointed it out to me.
Yeah,
He's like, yo, how
I
come when shit? He said, how come when shit go down, there's always me and you together?
shut up.
Remember
I
that?
am.
What you trying to
I,
say?
I ain't
listen,
trying to say nothing. Storm is my dude. That's what I'm saying.
Man,
I
whatever.
only
Good.
I only agree. I only agree that CM Punk is going to win it this time because he ain't worried about no story. But I believe that this is his time to do a main event. This is his time to fight in WrestleMania, and I think him and Cody Rhodes will have a great show. Now, I still think, and I seen this the other day, I still think Cody doesn't turn heel just yet. And let me tell you why. So it has to be some pushback at some point first. I think he has to
Mhm.
push back. There's got to be some
Indeed.
no's. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be some no's first. And when he doesn't do it, I believe, because I've seen this somewhere, The Rock and Drew McIntyre have a good relationship. So if he isn't the one who has his soul, Drew McIntyre might be the one. Because y'all know he been doing all this crying.
And I'm,
And Drew McIntyre can't get this belt by himself. Because the champ, when he got the belt by himself, that's when Damian Priest cashed it in on him. And that's what he got.
That
So
that's a good shot, but that buries the whole Drew McIntyre against the Bloodline storyline. Like that means we just spent the past year and a half for nothing.
it's,
If you're
and
just
I
gonna
get
go
it.
ahead, you can't beat them, join them.
wait,
That's where
wait.
you're
I
Hold on.
going.
understand.
Time out. Time
No,
out. Time
I
out. Time
understand.
out.
I understand. It's time for
Wait,
Drew McIntyre to
time
bow
out.
out.
Drew cried. Drew cried about everything bloodline, and now he gonna go along with the Rock? Nah. But I guess that would make sense because that's
But let
something
me
we ain't expecting.
but let me
I'm
say
Goodness
telling
this
you
though.
Lord.
right now, I ain't gonna accept it.
But let me say this though. I know what y'all saying when it comes to the bloodline. But The Rock ain't been back talking about bloodline stuff. He
That's
ain't
true.
been back
He
talking
still
about he
He
did.
just he
he ain't been
just gave
talking.
Roman back to Ulafala. What you mean?
Hey,
That was
He ain't been
that
talking
was
about
that
it,
was
but he's
that was in
still a high
January.
chief.
That was January.
He's still listen. Yeah, listen, bro.
Hmm.
It's blood over everything with them Simones. He talking about he
No,
the high chief.
I get no,
And then
I
let me
get
tell
it.
you what. I think this is a setup for Cody,
Listen, and it could be,
which
but
puts the belt back on Roman and some.
let me
But you
say
know
this.
what?
Y'all thought I was crazy when I said Solo and Jacob was gonna fight. And y'all thought I was crazy. Hey, I've been hitting 100%.
I still
I've been
think
hitting
you're crazy.
100%. I've been hitting 100%, dog.
Uh, man,
I
dude,
be,
you batting about
I
200.
be,
You
I
ain't
be,
even over the Mendoza line.
I could be all
No,
right.
he's been correct on the stars.
Wait.
He
No. Yo, you weigh
his
more than your
stars
batting average. What you weigh?
he
What you weigh, B?
he pulled the
213.
Babe Ruth or two. He pulled the
Cuz,
Babe
what you
Ruth or
weigh?
two.
Yeah, your batting average is about 200. Cut it out. You under the Mendoza line.
That sound like
Now, if
hate.
I
That
was
sound like
batting
hate
my
coming
way,
from
boy, I'd be a Hall of Famer.
you. Sound like hate coming from you over there in that corner. All
Just a
I
little
know,
bit.
It,
I
it is it,
appreciate I
what it
appreciate
is,
you,
what it
Storm.
is.
I appreciate you, Storm, for reaching out. I've been saying some stuff and it's
I
been
got
happening. That's all I'm saying. But look, we moving on.
you. Yeah.
Bianca, Naomi, shout out to them. They are still the
Whew,
girls, the women's of the girls, the women's tag team champs. They are the women's tag team
girls.
champs. Shout out to them for coming out in the uniforms, y'all. I've been peeping them. I'm peeping the scene. They've been giving kudos to movies. They've been shooting. This past week was Bring It On. I believe Bring It On has been 25 years since then, and then they showing up again. So, but hold on though. But I'm kind of upset. Let me back up though. They came out to beat up Liv and Raquel, and they got beat up.
They took their eye off the prize. They took their eye off the
They,
prize.
they came down there on Raw, whooped up on them, but then when they came down there on SmackDown, yeah,
They need to take some
but
lessons from.
they
They
not
need to
in
take some
a
lessons
tag
from
team
Cody
match.
Rhodes. They take some lessons from Cody Rhodes. When Cody Rhodes said every time I seen Kevin Owens, it was on site.
With the
It
Alabama
was on
Slam.
site. It was on site. And y'all remember leading up to that daggone match, every time he seen Kevin, it was on site.
Sort of
Hmm.
like he's doing with Solo.
So yeah. So we Bianca, Naomi, great tributes. And again, I was saying I was upset about the fact they ran in the ring this past week at SmackDown and got beat up. Got beat up.
But it made Liv and Bianca look like a credible threat for the
Living
tag team championship.
Raquel.
living
I
living
mean
Raquel.
Raquel. I'm sorry, Liv and
It did.
Raquel. I'm
Because
sorry.
I think they fight. I think they supposed to fight this Monday, correct? For the belts. Am I not tripping?
Believe so. Believe
I
so.
think they have. I
I
think
might
they
have
have a
to look
fight.
it up.
I think they're coming up this Monday
Okay.
Mm.
for the championship. And so we're gonna see. But all I know is I'm supposed to be avenging my friends. She got rock bottom on the card, and so now I gotta. I'm still trying to
Hey,
avenge you.
maybe
So
the
every time
Rock,
I see
maybe
you,
the Rock did it.
I'm laughing
maybe,
because
maybe.
I think they throwing hints at that because I thought I heard when Bianca said that she ain't really they haven't spoken to Jade because they can't text her, she can't text or something like that because of her condition or something like that.
That is wild.
Boy, what kind
But
of friends are
but
y'all?
but wait, but she back at the performance center getting instruction.
At least they doing what Kerry want. They following kayfabe.
Yeah.
Because if they follow Jay's social media, ain't none of that happening.
Right. That's why I'm just laughing at how no, this making them look like bad friends, which is making them I think making them look guilty. Like, okay. And what I
Now
and
if that's the case, does Jade come back and cost them the title?
that's that's interesting.
That
What
is
I
a
say about
possibility.
this too, what I noticed about this, Naomi and Bianca got way more better chemistry
They do.
than Jade and Bianca. Like they be silly acting. They just whereas you can tell there's a little bit of like underlying like competition between Bianca and Jade. So maybe just maybe that's why
Recordings.
that maybe that was Bianca that did that. I don't know.
And I
We're gonna
like it
see.
because it was crazy. I love what you're saying because Naomi could have been jealous. Naomi could have been jealous of the relationship that was going with Bianca and Jade. But she is two different. It's two different scenarios because Bianca showed her jealousy when Jordan got in the ring. Hey, you tripping? Like you
Mm-hmm.
wilding? Snatched her by her head. Snatched her by
Mm-hmm.
her head. Hey, no, this ain't how I roll. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think. Let me be honest with you. That's why I don't think it's Bianca. Because I don't think Bianca going. If Bianca gonna do it, she gonna do it to your face.
But see, it
Now
wouldn't be
Naomi,
Bianca because Bianca cost herself. If it was Bianca, she cost herself a shot at the title.
now Naomi, on the other hand, I see it. I see it. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I don't think they're going to change. I've said this before. Even though I think a heel Bianca would be cool, I think she a cash cow. So I just think
Yeah.
that the faces make the more like she might be
A,
a forever
a heel
face.
Bianca,
Well, hey,
a heel
wait,
Bianca
wait, 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 wait.
would tear this
Time out.
up. Would tear
The
the
Hills don't never
SmackDown.
get merch.
Ain't Cody a cash cow?
Not like Bianca to me. Do you
Okay.
think so?
There's only one
I
cash cow.
mean, he the
I'm just playing. Just playing.
and that's a
So
tribal chief. But we gonna go ahead.
we have recapped our Raw. Y'all, we ready to move into what we call my mic sounds nice. Check one. My mic
Mm.
sounds nice. Check two. We are right now going to mic check
My
right
mic
now.
sounds nice. Check
Check.
three.
So we're going to mic check, mic check, mic check. Dwayne. Mic check, mic check. Tell us what it is. And y'all who don't know a mic check, what it is the best promo of the week. No matter on what show, no matter where it comes from, it can even come from Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're going
Mm.
from mic check. Dwayne, hold us down.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. And I say that in threes because this person who got mic check had three promos on X, and that's Kofi Kingston. Now, I kind of flip flopped about it. The Rock is my dude, Dwayne, and he came and he did his thing, and I'm like, the Rock, the Rock, the Rock, and then Kofi just kept putting out that heat. So Kofi Kingston, and speaking to the Raw universe, he broke down the careers of himself and Rey Mysterio. The timelines and how much time that he has and how much time Rey has. And it came out that he said that Ray has 682 televised matches on WWE. Well, Kofi has 886. That means he's been in the ring more than Rey Mysterio. And basically what he was saying is, people didn't want to hear that because they know Ray signed way before Kofi did. But Ray had to take a break after Bad News Barrett beat the brakes off that Vato was the quote that he used. And he was out for a while. So he called out the fans to do their research, right? Told them, just because you don't like the truth, doesn't make the truth less true, right? Then he also said, the numbers don't lie, the facts are the facts. And then he called the fans out again, and for coming for him, because basically fans was coming at him on his socials and whatnot, and he said, listen, the question is this. After he broke down, gave them the numbers, because the numbers don't lie, he says, do y'all feel as dumb as we think you are? He
Jeez.
basically said that was a rhetorical question. The answer is yes. Basically, he called out the fans, the WWE Universe, for those that was coming on his socials after him and Wood said that, what they said about Kofi's career and Ray's career. Something I didn't know, and then, once he said it, I had to go and look into it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, got a valid point. But I wasn't on his social, so he wasn't talking to me. But then Joaquin Wild of LWO responded to that. And this is where it gets dicey. He said, Ray got his side piece. He called Joaquin Wild a side piece.
Wow.
Out here talking reckless.
Put your shades
And
on.
he said, he asked Joaquin Wild questioned why he didn't mention the LWO in his promo. And Kobe said, this is championship talk. Y'all ain't got no championships. So basically, stay in your lane.
Do your
Kofi got him again. And so
That's
you go to
cutthroat.
the third, yeah,
That's
you go
cutthroat.
to the third one, and because Kofi basically said, listen, you coming for us, you coming for the Kings, and we got to come down and deal with your little petulance. There will be consequences. So again, here comes Joaquin. Wow, he responds to that. And he said, King should not threaten through consequences, because Kofi called himself a king. So, and here's Kofi. He says, Joaquin Wild says the reason why LWO hasn't been as successful as the New Day is because they wasn't given enough chances. So Kofi went into that. He says, given enough chances, he says, you know what? We weren't given chances. We made chances. We took our chances. We earned chances. He said through, our creative gimmick. He says they were supposed to be, him and Woods were supposed to be preachers as their gimmick. But they flipped the script and came out with the unicorn horns, the ice cream, the bootios, the bright colors, and they were not given chances. They took them. They kind of flipped what the WWE creative wanted to do with them. Yes, they flipped what the WWE wanted to do for them and gave them that. So when you said they came up with this New Day thing with the craziness, all the shucking and jiving that we kind of frowned upon at one point, This was their creative, and this is what got them the chances that they were able to roll with. And then he said, chances come from within your soul. And he says, but here I challenge you to change the mindset to I challenge you to change your mindset to see within you, what's inside you. He said, maybe me and Woods will come and pull what's inside of you out so you can see exactly what you are.
Mm.
And he basically said, each day he goes and he said, maybe me and Woods will show up and give you that lesson since Ray won't. Because he said, basically, Ray ain't teaching him nothing. He said, you worried about what my mustache looked like or what that, what we did to your little stupid hat.
Hey, hold on. So we have the right to be worried about that mustache. I don't care what nobody say. We we
We got the right to be
I
worried about
yeah, yeah, I get it, but you show up one day and you don't have nothing. That's concerning. It's concerning.
it. Then he closed with saying,
I can't.
he goes and he said he had a great day because he did some things for each of his children. He said he encourages the children every day to be the best versions of themselves so that they don't have to become side pieces and background pieces like the LWO.
That's
Basically, we'll
crazy.
see you on Monday.
Put your shoes on.
That's so
Goodness.
Yo,
bad. It
yo,
was
he went
Kofi meant to
in.
be healed? Was Kofi meant to be healed? Let's be honest, because that
He wouldn't listen. He wasn't meant to be here, but he hasn't. The last few weeks he has embraced that heel world well, and that's the sign of a superstar. Now,
He
but look,
outshined Xavier Woods though. And I don't
but see
and I get
that's
it.
because
I get it.
it was see Kofi talk on and you know what how he speaks and his mannerisms. Hey, listen, you hate to say, oh, he talks so well for a black guy. Man, he said, matter of fact, he said the dude that Joaquin, what's his name, Joaquin Wow, he said, I didn't even know you could talk.
Oh shucks.
So you know, basically saying that Ray's side piece is talking reckless. And you want to come, he said, you want to set yourself up or something? You got coming for the best tag team ever?
Right.
He said, y'all ain't done a tenth of what we've done. He
Ray,
said,
check your
this is
side pieces.
championship talk.
Ray, check your side pieces. They ain't supposed to be talking. Ray,
Yo,
check your side pieces.
Mike
That's
check,
crazy.
yo,
Come
that's
on.
gonna be Kofi all week, all
My
day,
goodness.
all week this week. I
Mike
listen, like I
check.
said,
Mike check.
I'm a fan of the Rock, and I'm going all Rock
Is
until
it?
Roman show up. But yeah, that's how it's going down, man. I gotta rock with Kofi this weekend.
So Kofi is our mic check for the week. And if y'all not following Kofi Kingston on Twitter, you need to follow him right now. This is where all the takes is coming from. Follow Kofi Kingston in his no mustache. Right. So
Wait,
follow him.
you find that no mustache disturbing?
It I don't y'all might not, but it bothers me. It bothers me. It does. I'm
Wait, so let me
trying to
ask
get
you
used
this.
to it.
So so if I show up next Sunday with no mustache,
Bro, don't even get on
would
this
it be
show.
concerning?
Don't even get on this show, bro.
Wait, as my cousin said, that's wild.
we'll, we'll take we'll take your take
Hey,
for you.
What is
I'm gonna shave my beard and everything. Come on, I'm fresh face, nothing on it,
No.
no
Matter of
beard,
fact,
no nothing.
you can do that, but
don't do
just
the
don't turn your camera on. Just don't turn your camera on. Just let us hear your voice. Let us hear your
Mm.
voice.
yes.
so,
Storm,
so, so
storm,
that
storm, no help. That's wild, no.
no,
Mm-mm.
y'all,
Wow,
that's our mic check.
you just gonna bow your head too, huh?
I
I
mic
had a curb
sounds
stop for you.
nice. Check one. I mic sounds nice.
Check,
Check two. I
check,
mic
two,
sounds nice. Check three.
check,
That's
three.
our mic check. That's what I'm talking about. Kofi, mic check for the week. Y'all, now we get ready to move into NXT and Impact. This was a crazy week. Storm, this was a crazy week, Kerry. This was a crazy week, right? And some great stuff happening in the NXT Impact World. Storm, Moose, and Obafemi. Oh my goodness. Who saw this coming?
Yes, sir.
Come on, talk to us about it.
And it was one of the hopefuls. It was speculation. It was one of the hopefuls that they wanted to come from Impact, and they got what they wanted.
Mm.
They got what they wanted. I guess the WWE is actually listening to the universe because they got what they wanted.
This is gonna be crazy.
This, yes, it is. It
So what
is.
is I'm about to say what is Moose? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, well,
Said
who is Moose?
what is news?
What
so
is
for
Moose?
so
Like,
so
What?
so that's perfect segue. So we know
Marty
who
Moose.
Obafemi. We know who Obafemi is. We know he's the NXT
Mm-hmm.
champion, right? Because that's the WWE
Mm-hmm.
affiliate. We know Obafemi, who is probably going to be not probably who will be the next big thing in in the business. But we got Moose coming from TNA, coming from Impact. So this can right here lead into our whose man's is this? Whose man's
Come on now.
is this? Whose man's is this?
Yes, sir.
Holla at us, Storm. Can you tell us a little bit about
I got you.
Moose?
So this week
Moose.
on Who Mans is this?
Moose.
We're gonna enlighten a few people that don't know who Moose is. Moose started out in the NFL. He was drafted in 2006. He played for
Okay.
the Rams, the
Mm,
Patriots, the Falcons, back to the Rams for the practice squad, and then finished it up with the Colts, and then came back to the Rams one more year before he retired in 2012.
mm.
He was actually trained by Mr. Hughes.
I remember that dude. And that
Yes.
dude they used to was it
He
WCW?
used to bodyguard for everybody. Yes. Mr.
Yeah.
Hughes trained Moose.
Good Lord.
Then after he graduated from Mr. Hughes training school, he went to Ring of Honor's Wrestling Academy, which was like WCW's power plant.
Okay.
He has literally wrestled for every promotion except for WWE. This is the reason why the universe has been waiting for so long.
Mm.
Um, he has actually been in the game for a while. He's did Japan, he's did Ring of Honor, he's done Independence. He settled in TNA and had a notable feud with Cody Rhodes during his American Nightmare run. Moose was actually on the list of names when Cody left WWE to face. Moose was one of the names that was on that list.
Wow.
So yeah, that is who mans. That is Mr. Hughes.
Moose. And Moose is the current X Division champ, correct?
Yes, he is. He is
Okay.
the one that Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, took the belt from.
Nick
Oh, Ziggler.
Nemeth. Boy. Woo. Dolph. Oh, Dolph.
Mm.
So now we got
Wh- Um,
speak speaking of speaking of NXT, we got Ricky Starks. But is it Ricky Starks? Because in
Is
NXT, he
Ricky
got a new
Saint.
name. That man name is
Ricky
Ricky
Saint.
Saints.
Saint.
He changed it from Starks to Saints. Does anybody know the reason? What did he
Hmm.
say was the reason why he changed that name to Saints? That's you,
He
Dwayne?
he's
never
from
gave
New.
a.
He's from New Orleans.
Because he's from New
He's
Orleans.
That's
from
right.
he's from Louisiana, and it's the Saints.
Wow.
Got you.
Okay.
Okay, well,
That is
there it
Rumor
awesome.
is.
mill.
That's the
It's
rumor
that
mill.
simple.
It's that
Okay.
simple. Wait,
Okay.
can we backtrack to the Moose? You said he played for all these teams. What's his real name?
Uh, slipped my mind that fast.
But
Hold on, I got you.
we get,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we
Go
can
ahead, go
back.
ahead, go ahead. Keep rolling. I'll answer the
yeah,
question.
and and then so we have Javon Evans and Ethan Page are still going at it. Javon, so that means Javon Evans showed up, and that means his jaw is doing well, correct? And and because so, but
The one.
Javon Evans is a future
Wait,
star though.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Javon Evans is a future star though. Tell us about that,
Yes.
Yeah,
Storm.
once he can
Tell us.
talk again.
Okay. It actually Javon this week came out of nowhere. He wasn't expected. He wasn't announced to be there. Uh, Ethan Page came down to have a conversation with Ricky Saints, and Ricky Saints told him you need to be worried about Javon because from what he saw, Javon got that dog in him, and he people like him tend to come back. Ethan was about to write him off, and all of a sudden, out the blue, you saw that left come from out of nowhere. Javon beat him from out the ring up to the bleachers to out the arena. He gave him the business for a good minute.
Sheesh.
There was no stopping on that beatdown. He literally showed he had that dog, and mouth wasn't moving at all. Dwayne, to answer your question, his name is
OJ.
Quinn Ojanaka.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
played O line for all the teams that he was an offensive guard.
And those are the most athletic people on the field. Them offensive guards is special. That no, cause when I seen him come out,
Hmm
I was like, yeah, that's a big, big man. And I think I am now excited to see the NXT and Impact to see where that goes because Obafemi ain't no small dude either.
Oh, the
Nah,
beauty of that when Oba came
he
out
is not a small man.
Yeah,
He is
when
not a
Oba
small
came
man.
out in Impact, the
yeah.
crowd over there in Impact knew Oba's chant too. Like they was with
And
him.
and can I tell you what? That was one of my mic check finalists, but after Kofi spit them last two, I just had to give it to Kofi. But yeah, that back and forth between Obafemi and Big Moose, that was something that I looked into. I was like, oh, man, what we got here? Everybody move. I was like, oh, they about to bumble. Now
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
could you could you see WWE going forward, kind of putting those matches in a WrestleMania early, early card, something like that, just to give a little something there,
I mean, I
instead
could.
of trying to fill it with these wide matches. There's some matches at WrestleMania we probably don't need to see, but that Moose and Obafemi, that could be early card WrestleMania worthy. That can get it popping.
I remember when pay per views
Mm,
used to.
I doubt it.
I remember when they used to do the pay per views where they used to do like those matches that won't on the show, but they do like a kickoff match. They do like a kickoff match.
And
I
how
think
many
that
times
would
have
be.
the how
I
many
think that
times
would
have the
be a.
Usos been in those?
And they were
You
they
know that
did.
is a sore subject for them boys.
And it is. So as
But
we
it's
look,
true.
and we're still in NXT Impact. Y'all know the newest woman on in NXT is Jordan Grace. Y'all, she had a
Hmm
wrestling match, and on this wrestling match, man,
hmm
listen, this little short, she tossing everybody around. I mean, suplexing them. I'm calling her little Brock Lesnar because she suplexing people on their head, close the line to them. Like it's crazy. She is impressive to
They
watch.
the crowd was calling her Big Mama Pump.
Oh, okay,
Mm.
What?
Yeah.
okay, okay.
If you go back
Yes,
and look when she suplexed Fallon Henley, the crowd just started yelling, "Big Mama Pump, Big Mama Pump." I'm trying to
yeah.
tell you.
Well,
Can't
if you haven't seen
die.
that match, y'all got to go back and see it. And she suplexing two people at a time, like it's crazy. It's good to see. And she won't be in NXT too long. I'm gonna be honest with you with that right there. I believe I'm calling it right
So
here. She won't
Mm,
be in NXT too long. They probably put the belt on her, and then she'll probably do an Oscar. We'll have recap NXT Impact. We realize Dwayne's favorite people are coming to NXT. The the Hardy Boys will be here. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. They will be here, man. The Hardy Boys used to be good back. Look, where you go?
wait a minute. Oh, wow. He
He
just
just got
got
up.
up.
He just got up and left.
Just got up.
Jeez, he's
Okay.
right
I
in the middle of the
mean,
taping.
his reaction is the same for you for Motor City Machine Gun. So you
Oh my God, please, bro.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
You
So
about to get
hey,
up. You about to get
I
up. I
almost, I
swear.
literally almost left, but
what you feel like?
we can't have two people. We can't, we can't have two people leaving. We can't have two people leaving the
Look.
show.
Oh,
Mm.
So me and
Dwayne,
Steffi
come
should be
like.
like,
You,
oh.
no, man, y'all got to stop that. Listen, hey, I don't even like Hardee's the restaurant no more.
okay, okay.
It's not.
So, Okay, so on Impact, you got Obafemi and the Hardy Boys against Moose in the system. So that's pretty much what's finna go on. And the system
Oh,
is ex WWE guys too, as
Oh,
well.
okay.
You got
Okay.
you got Fandango, which is JDC, and then you got Hawkins. I forgot his name in Impact, but because I just
Fandango.
call him Kurt Hawkins. So that's the system. Them Moose and them two.
So
And then you got
Fandango is
Obafemi and the Hardys.
Impact, not
JDC,
WWE.
yes. He's in Moose's
Got you.
faction, the system.
Got you. Okay, got you.
Okay.
Cool. That's what's
Yeah.
up. That's good clarity right there. So Dwayne, we get ready to move to
Yeah.
SmackDown. We get ready to do SmackDown recap. The SmackDown was pretty
Would you
decent.
like to?
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, would you like to join us, sir?
Dun, dun,
Yes,
dun, dun,
please.
dun,
Hey,
dun.
I need you to
good
join us.
afternoon, family. How are y'all?
You got the SmackDown recap. The wrestling world went crazy because there was an announcement that The Rock was showing up at SmackDown. He was coming back and he had something to say. And sure enough, he pulled up to SmackDown and he had something to say. But let's talk about it real quick. Then they we're getting ready to be in they're in New Orleans. Was it the WrestleMania 42 is getting to be ready to be in New Orleans. And he comes out, not in the regular way, but he comes out to Lil
To
Wayne.
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne, the
Come
block is hot. The
He
block is
comes
hot.
out to the block is hot. I felt like that was dope. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was hot. And then it transitioned into his music,
What
but for that to come out, that was pretty decent. What you
I
saying,
think he
Kerry?
said during the press conference. He said that during the press conference that was kind of like a shout out to Lil Wayne because of the Super Bowl.
He
Gotcha.
is in final
But
boss
see,
mode, boy.
no, man, stop. We know why Lil Wayne won at the Super Bowl, but that's a conversation in private. We don't want to share our thoughts with everybody.
Shoot, I don't have an issue
Yeah,
with that. I'm
no,
just saying that's what
we
he
don't
said.
we don't want to touch
Like,
that subject. We're gonna stay right here, right
I
where
know.
we are. But
Yep.
I just thought the fact that he came out
Eh,
to the block is hot, and I thought the block is hot. The remix with the rocks music was great. Now he gets in the ring and he asks Cody to come
mm,
out,
mm. What did he do
y'all. And
before that?
I mean I know he was in and out. He was bipolar. He was telling everybody he loved them, and then all of a sudden he'll start talking trash. People got syphilis on their face. I don't know. So it was
Hey, and hey, and like I said, I'm all things rock. I kind of debated about that being my mic check, but then listening to it, and it's like, well, I mean, yeah, he has that rare ability to be heel face within like 10 seconds of each other. Yeah, just a minute ago we're singing, "Oh, when the Saints." Hey, shut up! I didn't ask y'all to sing along with the rock. I mean, come on, really?
thanking
Nah,
thanking
Well,
everybody
Flair
for
did
He
it
coming out.
anyway.
and
Thanking
it's
everybody for coming out to Moana 2. Thank you for showing up. He doing all that. Then all of a sudden he kirk out on people. So he asked Cody to come into the ring.
Kurt.
Cody comes into the ring, and it got weird. It got very weird.
it did. Oh my God. It was just me. I was like, what the hell is
Oh
happening?
no, I was over here also hey yo, like
I totally got what he was asking for. It was like, you know now that The Rock do what he want. He ain't got no writer. He just come in there and just shoot.
yeah,
He
but not that.
he just was sitting
Hey,
there and
Because I'm gonna be honest with
but
you,
the
and I don't
the
even
funny
think Cody was ready because Cody's face he
no.
looked disheveled. He was like, "What the like?
what's happening?
What is
Wait,
taking place
wait.
in
The
front of
funny
me?"
thing was like, you want my title? He was like, you want my title? I was like, I don't even want to fight you. Basically, I just
He
want your
said,
soul.
he said, your mama and my mama are friends. Like, how did we get here? Because remember, you were just talking about.
You,
Remember, you was saying Mama Rose. Like you was
Mama,
you're
Mama
like
Rose.
like you were You were telling her
It
that her
was like
son's blood was going to be on his belt. Now we're here, and you want him to be your champion.
yo champ.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm still trying to figure out the reason why you're carrying your championship belt. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But still,
But he didn't. But he didn't have it with him.
he
He
ain't
didn't
had
have
that.
it.
He ain't had that. So I
He
don't
didn't
think
either.
He didn't
again.
have it.
I think I think the Rock is getting to the point where he's realizing, he's understanding he may not ever be a champion, but he can help groom somebody. But y'all, let's talk about it because he used a term when he
Mm-hmm.
asked Cody. He says, "I want your soul." Pause.
Mm-hmm.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Storm. Where are we
So
going? What are we
Yes.
doing?
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't. Like I have no words. There are no words. Because if it was me, no. He'd have had to get a pause or a AO or something after he made that statement. Cody just dropped the mic. Like,
And then he
nah.
he did that
Cody.
old father, like on the side of his face.
Yeah, like you sun me up. Put your shoes on. You got
Wait, what the shoes got to do with this?
you got to put your we got to step outside. You got to put your shoes on. 'Cause I got
Okay.
yo, I got to go home and deal with my family watching this. No, bro. Like you're not about to make this statement and walk
Terry,
smooth off. And you had time to go down the aisle, turn around and look at me. Take your
right.
glasses off and look at
I'm
me
glad.
to see if it's sunk in.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was going there too. Because it just continued to get weird because he leaves the ring and then he turns around. Y'all, if you were
That's
looking at
when
Cody looked so confused, bruh. Like, what is happening? Carrie, your thoughts on this segment?
Mm-mm.
that segment right there proves when you don't have someone checking you, it can go off the rails like that.
Yeah,
Like
because they needed Vince for that promo.
have checks and balances, someone to kind of hold you accountable. You can go off the rails like that. And that's what he's been doing. Dude be showing up, he's at the press conference drinking, like, sir, what is happening here? You're doing way too much. Now don't get me wrong, I got where the story was going. You want Cody to be your champion just like Vince wanted Stone Cold to be his champion. So we're about to go down that type of path. But it took him about 30, like they cut like a match and a half just to have him ramble on like that. And I'm like,
I mean, we didn't miss nothing because ain't nothing on SmackDown.
and it was weird. No, sir. But my point is that it was nothing then because it was he done took the air out the daggone room. They could have saved that for last, and then like Cody, Cody left Cody in the ring like contemplating, and then fade to black.
And
Timing.
honestly,
Okay, timing.
I believe they could have did. I feel like they should have did that first. Like, yeah, just do it first, get it over with. Because you did this in the middle of the show. Because then they do something after that.
Yeah,
There was
they had
something
a
after.
There was a
match.
They had a
match.
match after that.
Yeah,
For that.
yeah, it was Jacob
So
Yeah.
Fatu and Solo against Damian Priest and Braun.
Wait. What's
The
the tag team match was after that?
And I
what's
may be tripping, but that boy wore the same vest he wore on the premiere for Netflix.
I
so
cannot.
again, it's
I mean, that's
that
his
boss.
uniform.
So speaking of Street
He ain't
Profits,
even changed the
they
shirt.
they are up and they want the smoke. Come on, the Street Profits. This was Kerry's Four Horsemen. The Street Profits are up and they want the smoke.
Yes.
And again, they came in because Pretty Deadly and DIY were fighting in the ring, I believe, I think this was for the championship. They were fighting in the ring
Yeah.
and they were fighting for the belt because I think DIY, no, Pretty Deadly got a number one contenders match, and I think they were believe they were fighting for the championship. And then here comes the Street Profits, and they commenced
Oh,
the
okay.
putting hands, feet to butts. They put the work in to the other
Boot,
tag teams,
boot, two asses.
and then here comes the Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor
Apparently they
Shitty.
wanted apparently they wanted the smoke too. So they came out and got some smoke, and we got to see the prettiest frog splash and what we believe now.
Again.
So we got to see that. Let's talk about the Street Profits' new look, new way. The Street Profits, just the new era of the Street Profits. Where is this going,
I'm here
Storm?
for it.
I mean, it looks like they really mean what they say when they want the smoke, but it's not just that. If you go back to the promo, the first promo they cut after they interrupted the championship match the first time, they said every time the championship match is in the ring, we interrupting it, and they did that. So
They
they
standing
are
on
not going to stop
business.
attacking until they get their shot. Man, they 10 toes, 10 toes, and I
They
don't think
learn
they're going to stop until they get their shot.
they learned it from Cody Rhodes. I'm telling you, like Cody, Kevin Owens. Every time I see him, it was on site. And so now that's what the Street Profits doing. Every time they not in the match, it's on site. So let me think. So they're gonna have to do a triple threat match because now if they in the match, then the other four guys are gonna interrupt. But I don't think something gotta happen. It's gonna be a fatal four way at WrestleMania.
I personally
Something
think
gonna
they're
take
going to
place.
stretch it.
They're gonna
I
stretch
think
it.
they're gonna do a fatal four way, maybe like a ladder match, something to
Yeah,
that. You know.
yeah.
We've seen that before. I don't think you're
Maybe
going to
we
do the same thing.
Please don't bring
It,
that subject up. Look, listen,
but let's go this route,
real
though.
talk. I think they're going to get their title shot at WrestleMania either way it go.
But let's go this route.
put them in the
Going
steel
back to
cage.
Kofi's, going back to Kofi's um, mic check.
Hell in a cell.
You know, going back to that. He said, listen, we chances. If you look at what's going on with the tag team division and how we taking chances and we doing this and we doing that, we ain't getting enough chances. Remember, Bronson Reed wasn't getting a push, and he just started rocking everybody. Everybody. Street Profits is on this same trajectory. And then until Bronson Reed got hurt in Survivor Series, he was coming up.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
was. I
I
bet you.
think the
I bet you his
Profits
big
they
behind
gonna
won't be on
benefit
top of
from
that.
that because you know what?
I see what you're saying.
That he won't be on that big. He won't
They
be on
they
top of that
coming.
cage no more.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, that dude sprawl flashing jokers from I think he almost hit his head on the ceiling of the damn what were they? They was in. He almost hit his head on the roof.
Yeah. That.
And like you said, like we were saying before, he would hit this frog splash. Oh, he grabbed his stomach. Man, he hit that frog splash and bounced up. It's like, oh man,
Yeah, man. That
yeah, we
listen.
got
That was
something here.
and y'all
And
literally
you have,
that was my take. That
these
was
are
my
the
take.
chances.
That was my take. I felt like
Yeah,
him
that was your
doing that.
take.
Him.
But you
Yep.
gotta take chances.
Hmm.
And them coming out and just running down and beating up the tag team division, that's the chances they take to earn their shot. I mean, that's them basically calling their shot. We're gonna beat these jokers up until you give us what's due to us.
And so Street Profits, they are up and they want the smoke. And so that's gonna be our next. We're gonna see how they're getting ready to. I don't know. We're gonna find out what they're gonna do. Yeah, Bronson Reed, man, what he did, and I feel like Dwayne said, the Street Profits are on that trajectory. They're getting ready to do something. And here's the
I
thing.
mean,
I don't
when
want
you
I
do,
don't want I don't want it to become I get the belt and then it calms down. We need them to continue to roll. Because that's what's been happening with champions. Right?
Hmm.
You get the belt and then you relax or you don't have that same passion. I wanted to feel like I get these belts and then we on the road, we beating everybody up. It's hard to get these belts for me. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're
Yeah.
looking into. Right? And then after the Street Profits, we got Solo and Jacob. They're not seeing eye to eye.
woo,
They're not seeing eye to eye right now. Jacob then kicked Solo straight clean in the chin and didn't budge. Looked like he liked it a little bit. right?
Okay.
And remember the week before that, he hit Tamatonga with the thumb to the neck,
Spike,
right?
yeah, that little bootleg ass Spike.
He hit him with the spike, and so right now Solo is trying to gain his way back into good graces, and so Jacob like, hey, he done cut him. They walk into the ring. Jacob then cut him off. Look, and I know we talked about it. We talked about it. It didn't look like seemed right as they should not supposed to, but Solo and Jacob are headed to WrestleMania, and they get ready to get at it, right? And we all know who coming out on top of this one. Jacob. And maybe, and again, I'm just throwing out there, Jacob does it, goes on a solo run, but what if this is where Zilla comes out? What if this is where the other young man, the tall one, the one who's got a contract now, what if this is his time to come out? Maybe this is something brewing. They get ready to bring some more bloodline, something happening, some more people coming. Jacob gets his own, I don't know what's happening right now. But at some point, remember what Solo said. If I lose, then we've got to recognize Roman as what? Tribal chief.
Tribal chief.
Mhm. And they ain't
So
been talking about that since.
They ain't said nothing about that yet recently.
Nothing about that since.
ain't
But
said nothing about it, but it's been said.
I do think Jacob. We seeing that we are seeing that Jacob is just like taking over. And on cameraman is messy because Jacob, Solo start with the talking. Jacob like I got
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it. And
yeah.
then they show Solo. He just like
Okay.
But what's
I
Storm?
ain't
What's
try to
even
cut
telling?
mine.
Storm, what's even telling about this? When they come out, he yells, "Hit my music!" They come out to his
my
music.
yes, hit my music. He went in there, did his work, kicked Solo in the face, like you said he did. He was one iota
Wait,
everybody.
hold up. Even before that, when it went from a 6 man to just a regular tag team, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be y'all manager." Jacob was like, "Nah,
No,
nigga,
no, 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 no. He said, we've been running the show. We've been running the show.
it's gonna be you and I."
You go get in this ring."
What? I
He said,
said,
yeah. He said, that's
what?
right. That's what Solo said. Yeah, I see. I like that. That's why I love you, Jacob. Boy.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yo, Jacob
That's
is
why I love you, Jacob.
Jacob is that dude, boy.
But
I would have liked to see him in the Elimination Chamber.
but here's what I'm noticing too, though. Even in that 2 weeks in a row, it's been Damian Priest with the pins. If y'all notice,
Mhm.
it's
Megan didn't increase.
he pinning folk like, and he pinned Braun Strowman the week beforehand. Then he just pinned Solo. They pushing Damian Priest. He's making him look strong heading into Elimination Chamber. They're making him look strong. And so I think he is going to be the
he
reason
ain't,
why Drew McIntyre doesn't get the win at Elimination Chamber. I
Okay.
and I
think it's
think
Drew.
maybe
I
okay,
think it's a priest.
So you think
okay, and yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute because
Yeah.
elimination. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yep. And I think Damian Priest might be the one who pins Drew McIntyre
Say less.
in Elimination Chamber.
mm,
And Drew McIntyre wants to now challenge Damian Priest.
And they fight at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
I see it
Come on,
now. I see it
say less.
clearly. I
and
see it
then
clearly.
knowing
She's
Drew
got a lot of reasons to do so.
Yeah.
and knowing Drew, he's gonna revert back to WrestleMania 41. Is this
It was
42?
WrestleMania 40.
Excuse me, yes. He's gonna revert back to WrestleMania 40. Oh, you came in, you cashed in on me, you cost me my
Yeah.
belt, blah blah
All that.
blah.
All
All
that.
that.
And you eliminated him from the Royal Rumble.
And you got me from the Royal Rumble. All
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you are absolutely right.
So
So
he get
yeah,
because he harbors stuff in his heart. You know
yeah.
Now
he
you
can't
getting
let
ready to pin him in the chamber? That's strike three.
yeah,
Yep.
you
Shoes
can't
on.
yeah. What you say? Lace them bad boys up. It's time
Yeah,
to rock now.
you got to
Lace
put
them
your
lace
shoes up.
yeah, lace them joints up. It's time to go now. It's
You
time to go.
cannot.
Put your shoes on.
It's time to go. Lace them bad boys up. In the
Oh my
words of main event Jay Uso, I gotta get you.
I got to
God.
get you.
Got to get you. I got to get you. So
Yeah.
No,
we
you.
and so here's the so that's our SmackDown recap, and we've already done our Elimination
Whoa,
Chamber.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop,
What the hell?
man. We got to talk about Big Jim rolling up Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. We love to see him lose. Cut it out.
I was
What is
on it. I think we talked enough about Drew. I think
Wait, but
I
don't
think
you
we
know? Ain't it funny when we talk about him getting pinned?
so yeah.
Bing, bing,
And
bing, bing,
yes,
bing.
and yes,
Dang.
big Jim got the victory, rolled Drew McIntyre right on up and got him out of there and got beat up for it though. So I did. I mean,
It didn't feel like no win. You wanted to highlight that man.
Listen, it's still a W and a legend.
It is. It is. It is.
yes, sir.
Bing, 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 bing.
It got him out of here. But since we talking about pins and him, Drew McIntyre getting rolled up, I got to talk about our truth and fighting our truth fighting tag teaming with with LA Knight with Louisiana Knight
Louisiana
and
night.
tonight?
going
Lord
against
have
going against the Miz and Mello. There was just one part in the match where Mello on his back and the truth
mercy.
counted
Our
one,
truth.
two, and the fact that Mello kicks out,
He
like
sold it.
that's the part right there that makes it real funny. He kicks out of it
Wait,
like he was
wait.
He
getting
You know what
pinned.
sold
makes it even? You
Oh
know what
my
makes it
god!
even funnier? Our
Yes,
two going, no, two, two. Wait, it would have been funnier if he got the 3 count. Just to see
nobody
that.
nobody has ever done nothing like that. Like that is crazy,
Yeah.
y'all. But anyway, that's yo that brother's he is a
Yo,
treasure man.
truth, truth is WWE gold, bro. I don't care what he do. Yeah, he one, two, two, two. Man, if he'd have said, if he didn't,
And Mello kicks out. I don't care. No, it's the kick out for me.
That was funny. And I love
yeah,
when they work with him. They
They
like
do,
whoever
man.
doing something crazy, they gonna go right along with it
And they
with
go
them.
right
That was
along with it because
right
he got to be the one.
along.
He got to be the one thinking of it. Just
Yes.
imagine
The hot tech.
Him going to Triple H and be like, I got something, and Triple H be like, go ahead and do it because it's funny. So listen,
Right.
yeah.
that's our SmackDown recap. So we're going to we've already done our Elimination Chamber predictions. We did that earlier in the show. So we are. We're going to talk about
Where we at with the
this
women's?
article.
We didn't.
Oh, well, you know what? You're right.
We
You're
only
right.
did the men. Where we at with the
We
women
didn't
though?
do the women's. You are right about that. We will do our women elimination chamber prediction. So we got Alexa Bliss, we got Bianca, we got Naomi, we got not
Liv
Nia
Morgan.
Jax, Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forgetting them. I really keep forgetting
So
who's in
Bianca,
this match.
Naomi,
Okay.
Oh,
Liv,
Roxy.
Bianca,
and
Naomi,
and Roxy Perez. Yes, Perez. She's
yeah.
the
Yeah,
newest
right.
one. She beat up
With
who she beat?
Raquel.
Raquel. Yep, because
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
got some help. Yep. So yeah.
Bianca
So
and Naomi came down.
who we got? Who's winning? This one's
Bianca.
hard. You got Bianca?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I think Bianca too, but I think for some reason they're gonna go with not Alexa Bliss.
Liv.
No. Well, I meant that. I meant Alexa Bliss. I think that they're gonna try to
Push Alexa.
yeah, because I just don't. I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think that not Naomi. I think Bianca is so tied up in the Naomi Jade thing. I don't think that they about to like solve that and then she go on and fight, Rhea Ripley. So that's why I don't think it's gonna
But
be.
see, that's the reason why Liv and Raquel are the number one contenders.
They're gonna take the belt.
Pretty much because they trying to free Bianca up
Okay.
to
Now I
Rumble
would say
They've been
with
wanting,
Rhea
now I
Ripley.
will agree to
That's
you.
what's on the table.
I'm gonna go with Bianca. If Liv and Raquel get the belts,
I'm
I'm
gonna go
saying
with
Bianca.
Bianca.
I'm saying
Yeah.
Bianca. I'm
Because they've
saying
been
Bianca.
wanting Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley for a minute.
Now, watch what I tell you. If they don't get the tag belts, Liv gonna win it because they gonna want that Rhea and Liv rematch at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I
I think
Cause Liv ain't had a rematch yet. Liv ain't had no rematch for that world title yet.
that ain't no good program, so I don't think they're gonna run that back.
I
They
think this is
making Liv
where
look real credible right now.
Alexa and Liv butt heads.
Okay.
I think I'm not saying for
I
WrestleMania, but I think this will begin the feud.
I think Alexa Bliss is. I think they're gonna revisit her with Naya, because you remember they still got history
Oh yeah, they do.
when Alexa Bliss was bullying her, bullying that big damn girl. But
Dwayne,
anyway, just
Who do you got? Who is your winner?
I'm rocking with the Samoan girl,
Naya.
Nia
Okay,
Jax.
got
Listen,
Naya's not
I
in the
think
chamber.
she's not.
Mm-mm.
you. Mm-mm.
She's got a tag team match with Candice
oh
LeRae and
yeah,
Tiffany Stratton and
right.
Trish
That's the
Stratus.
bullshit. Because that would have made more sense. But I mean, I think
You're
that
right.
could be why. Because you know what? If you look at this here,
Because Bailey's
if
in it,
she
right?
went, if
Is
she'd have
Bailey?
won that, her
Yeah,
and
Bailey's in it.
That's who it was. That's Bailey.
oh, Bailey's the last one. Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
th- then you know what? You could flip a coin at this point because they all gonna give the same thing. But I think somehow Naomi, Bianca, they're gonna cancel each other out at some point. And I think Jade is gonna have some influence on that. So I don't see either one of them two winning. So I'll go Alexa Bliss because that's the feel good story and they want to do that. And I can see Rhea smashing her at WrestleMania. That's not a big deal.
This would be the perfect time for Naomi to go heel if that's what everybody want though. She might could pull it off and win the champion.
But see, here's the thing. Mm, are we gonna have a two heel turns as champions, men and women?
Hey look,
Because
we've
Cody's going.
seen we've seen the story change. Remember when Kofi Kingston went to the Elimination Chamber and then changed
Mm.
everybody's mind? And then we turned around and had Kofi Mania. Naomi might pull that off on him one time.
Mm.
She might pull that
Well,
role one time.
here's what I love about it. It's unpredictable. Here's what I love about it.
It is.
Y'all.
It is.
And so as we get closer to Elimination Chamber, which is 2025, Dwayne saw a list of wrestlers for the top 10 wrestlers of 2024. This was the list published by PFSN. So I'm gonna read off these names, and then we're gonna figure out if we agree with this list or not. That's gonna be our take. If we agree, and if we don't agree, who is missing from this list? So we got number 10, John Moxley. Number 9, Seth freaking Rollins. Number 8, Drew McIntyre. Number 7, CM Punk. Number 6, Will Ospreay. Number 5, Jay Uso. Number 4, Swerve. Whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve
Swerve's
Strickland.
house.
Number 3, MJF. Number 2, Gunther. And last but not least, Cody Rhodes. We don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but we just want to we want to see if we agree or is somebody missing on this list. I'm already gonna tell you somebody's missing on this list. Somebody's
Who you
missing
call?
on this list. And again, he may not have wrestled a lot, but ain't no list complete without Roman Reigns.
Mm. But what did he do in 2024?
A lot.
Again,
Oh.
again,
He lost,
again. Okay, he lost one match,
and he lost the match.
but
I'm
it's
still going with him.
1,300 days as
I mean,
champion.
I was thinking, huh?
Was it a
Thir-
clean pin?
Listen.
no,
It wasn't a clean pin, but we talking about what he did for 2024. He lost the match in April. We ain't see him again until 2025.
And they chanted that boy name like CM Punk from WrestleMania until he came back.
You want Roman?
Even had Solo say, "Now you want him. You ain't
Yeah.
want him before. Now you want him." Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean,
and,
that
and
I kind of agree. Now, see, This is PFSN's version. Now,
You
us
still
personally,
wearing his shirt and he ain't even on TV right
listen,
now.
but I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
What you talking about?
You know the tribal chief is my guy. But
Wow.
if you look at this list, right, you see who number five is?
What the hell is happening?
No Diddy. You see who number five is on this list?
Oh, you got to put the 18 plus and up on this one.
Yeah. It's Jay
You see
Uso.
who number five is?
I got
It's
some.
Jay Uso.
Jey Uso, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
WWE. Four
Mm-hmm.
and three are not WWE, right?
But they deserve to be there.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
they deserve to be there. And so number two is Gunther, WWE.
Yes.
So I don't know what the big deal about is number five fighting number two at WrestleMania. See where I'm going?
That, yeah, no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. Jay deserved to be on that.
I mean, I'm just saying, hey, Jay
But
deserves the shot that he's got.
to even back up my thought about Roman Reigns, he is the face on the wrestling video game. Now, you only get to be
Jay
on the face
Roman has put.
of what you've done for the past year. And although
Can
he
I,
didn't he didn't win, but every storyline that has anybody in main event, every storyline has something to do with that man.
Him.
Yep.
and just to follow up on what you're saying, the six wrestlers from WWE that's on this list has some ties to the Roman storyline.
That's it.
Which
That's it.
further solidifies that
I give it
Roman
up.
is in God mode.
That's
That's
our
it.
point.
Yeah, you
Again.
made that point, player.
So again, every list is perspective, y'all. So we can make up our own list. Every list is perspective, but that's that list. Y'all comment if you're listening. You comment. You put your top 10 who you thought of 2024 in, and we'll comment with there. Put your top 24 to your top 10 for 2024 in there, and we'll comment with you. Y'all, we're moving on to what we
Oh,
call
wait.
our why segment. Our why.
Yeah.
Our why, y'all.
Woo-hoo!
Real quick. Again, we want to just hit it. Everybody got a why. What's really going on? Hit it, hit it, hit it. I'm gonna start with you, Dwayne. What's your why?
Why? Why do I got to see the Hardy Boys rolling over Femi? I was trying to rock with over, and now he's coming out trying to save the Hardys. No, sir. We can't do it. Can't win with
Hey,
it.
look.
Can't do
Gotcha.
with it.
I'm
That's
gonna
Can't
just
fine.
win
go.
with
I'm
it.
gonna look at
I'm
this.
feeling like Mike Singletary. Why?
Yeah.
Can't win with it. Listen, I don't like nothing Hardy. Hardys,
Oh my
Jeff
god.
Hardy, Matt Hardy, Greg Hardy, Hardy Boys, the story. What's their first name? Jeff? Anybody named Jeff? I don't like them. Matt, no.
So you
That's
Cut
wouldn't
it
eat the
out,
breakfast
man.
biscuits from Hardee's either?
no, you don't like Hardy no more.
I will not run in a Hardee's breakfast sandwich now. Nah. All they serve is pork.
They the
Here we
last ones making their biscuits from scratch, player.
Hey, I'll eat a biscuit from scratch, but not from Hardee's.
That's his why. Carrie.
Sorry.
Carrie, why?
All right, so my why is it taking it so long for them to figure out who did this what to Jade Cargill?
Yes.
Like they
Why?
why it's like they dropped the storyline for like a little bit and then all of a sudden they want to just come back and be like, oh yeah, and you got Liv and Raquel at the scene of the crime, but not really at the scene of the crime. So I really don't think they had anything to do with it. But I'm just trying to figure out why is this taking so long for them to come on and like kind of move things along. I mean, it looks like they're doing something now, but for a while they had it like they won't say nothing about it. So that was my question. Like, what's going on with that? Like, where they going with this?
Mm,
So where am
I like why. Storm. I already know what your why is, but why?
My why is why Solo and Jacob. Like I don't see the point. I said it earlier. If you want Jacob to go ahead and skyrocket, you want to put a rocket to him. You want him to. You think he's white hot? Do your thing. Don't mess with Solo's character. He done took enough L's this year. He done lost to Roman Reigns. He done lost to Ula Fala. He's pretty much now back down to being the enforcer of the bloodline, which pretty much means he's
Yep.
not in charge. So you got Jacob fighting him for what? What's the purpose? What they gonna
Mm-mm.
lead? SmackDown?
They
He's
said they
leading
need block.
SmackDown. That's what it is. Because Cody Rhodes is leading SmackDown right now. Until you take that
Yeah,
belt from him, neither one
yeah,
of y'all are leading. So what is the point? Why?
Mm.
That's where
y'all.
I'm at with this. Because I don't
Listen,
see any gain in this.
they
Here's my
need bodies for.
and here's my why. Why was Kevin Owens on Cody Rhodes' shoulder? Why was he on Cody Rhodes' shoulders upside down in the first place?
Going
To
through
be
that
put
ladder.
to put in a position to be slammed on that ladder like that. Why? It's like no, that really wasn't my why, but I wanted to get it in there. But y'all, but no, here's my why though. Honestly, why did we have to watch that segment with The Rock and Cody Rhodes
that is that's a strong why with a
being
pause.
Like,
being
why?
weird? It was
Wait.
weird. It was weird.
Can't even
Well,
say can't even
I
say
think
no did it or whatever.
I think they
It
needed
was just
I think they needed an angle to make Cody come to the dark side. This is about Cody about to become Dark Vader. He's right now he's Anakin Skywalker. I'm giving y'all Star Wars comparisons. He's now about to become Lord Vader.
Yeah, but you didn't need that statement for him to become Vader
no.
either.
You didn't need that.
Well,
You didn't. You
listen,
didn't need. First off, you didn't need all of the hoopla around The Rock coming back to do that.
You didn't.
You didn't
but
need
see,
him to get
but
in
see,
the
you know
ring
what? We,
and remix his entrance
but
with
see,
Lil Wayne, the Black
That
we,
could
Guitar.
have been a
we,
You
backstage
we,
clip on
exactly.
YouTube.
but see,
You didn't need
we,
him to be in the
see,
ring
and see, here's the
to to
problem.
to hold my
I'm gonna give
face
you the reason
to
why.
tell me I want your soul. No, I don't need all of that. Why? That's our why.
Well, but see,
That's
wait,
our
hold
why
on.
segment.
We need that. Actually, we didn't need it, but because they did, WWE fans, we are gullible. Hey, when they
Gullible?
said The Rock was gullible, when they said The Rock was coming back, oh, this gonna be Roman in The Rock. This gonna be Roman in The Rock.
No, I ain't say that. I already knew this was that was long past, but I know
But
some other
listen,
ones probably did.
I seen that on. I see once they promoted Rock was gonna be at on SmackDown. I seen many outlets just like ours, which we can do the same. It's gonna be Roman and Rock. He coming here, oh, count it, book it. Well, he ain't say nothing about Roman Reigns.
That is our why segment. Listen, if y'all got a why, look, comment it, put it down somewhere, put it on one of our platforms. We want to know your why too. Maybe we can agree with your why. Our show is almost
Exactly.
over, but we cannot close this show without a brain buster. We
And you
cannot
know
close this
this.
show without a brain buster. Kerry, what's our brain buster for this
Can I
week?
tap
Come on.
out?
Yeah.
Nah, don't tap out. I
Yeah.
hope it's a Hardy's Boys question.
Come on.
Oh
Kerry, you got,
dear.
Then I'm definitely gonna tap out just on GP.
Kerry, give me the music. Come
And
on. You got to
listen,
give us some
if
intro.
Kerry
Come on.
ever, if
Dwayne,
Kerry
She got to
Wait,
ever
give us
asked
our
a Hardy
intro.
Boys question,
Dwayne,
I will not answer.
she got to give us our intro. Come on.
she got to
Like, can I have
Yeah.
my intro, please?
Yeah. Go. Give
go
it.
ahead.
Yeah, that had to make it quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to make it the abridged version of. God dang. I mean, so the road to WrestleMania is heating up. So I figured, let me do a WrestleMania question to stump you guys. So, what WWE main event winner is
Okay.
the first to be younger than WrestleMania itself?
Oh, okay.
So, what
I get the
WWE
question.
main event winner?
So,
So, is it a
yeah.
WrestleMania
So
main event winner?
basically,
Yes.
yeah.
WrestleMania main event winner. Okay. Is younger than WrestleMania itself.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, like right now, we got WrestleMania 41 coming up. What WrestleMania? I mean, what winner was younger than 41? Right?
What?
Mm-mm.
Is that what you're asking?
At the point in time when
No.
she asking the question, the person that won the main event at that WrestleMania
No, no,
at
no,
that point,
No, no, no,
no,
No,
no.
no.
no, no.
What main event winner is younger? He was the first person to be younger than the whole event itself.
Oh, the
So if the
first
event was
person to be
40,
younger.
if this person was 39, they would be younger. Correct?
Yeah, I guess. Hmm.
Okay.
Main
So
event
I'll give
winner.
y'all just a slight clue. So March  31st, 1985 is the first WrestleMania.
That was one.
Yep. So this main eventer is the first main eventer to be younger than WrestleMania. All right, let's get it. Answers.
What's this WrestleMania coming up?
41.
WrestleMania 41.
Cody Rhodes.
Nope. You're done. Moving
Oh,
on.
shucks.
How old is Cody Rhodes?
The first one. She talking about the first one. Cody ain't,
Oh,
I
the
mean,
first
Cody,
one.
yeah, the first one who was younger than WrestleMania.
Sylvester, you got one?
still thinking.
Okay.
Man, that's about 2 minutes there.
Yeah, it is.
Dang, I can't make a decision.
I'm gonna take a guess. Was it John Cena?
Nope.
Come on, Storm. You don't like who?
Because I done went through the main events through my head. And I'm like, they were all old. I'm trying to feel like,
I'm still going through the main events. Like it's 41 of them.
Wow, this is a real.
is
Is
it
it
is
Brock?
No.
no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who was the first main event winner to be younger than WrestleMania itself?
Then I'm gonna go with Brock when he faced Kurt Angle because they said it.
And Seth Rollins. Yes, he was born May 28th,
Uh,
1986. I still got it.
Yeah, I thought about Seth Rollins too.
because I thought for sure Seth was older.
Yo, you was wildin', yo. You was wildin'. Did you give me the finger?
Who?
Oh, because I'm like, wait, because you said, I mean, I understand. Think my answer came prior to understanding. I was like, okay, who?
That's good.
Because Cody was young. Cody's 39. He won at WrestleMania 40. So I was thinking that route.
Very
That
first
was a good one.
event winner.
That was a good
And
one.
that was Seth, and that was a triple threat
Yeah.
match. A triple threat
Seth.
So
match.
before Seth,
Wait, he cashed in.
He was part of the main event. He
He
was part of
wasn't
that
even
main
in the
event,
match. He cashed in.
but he
right,
The
became
next
part
right.
of.
one would be
He,
Roman Reigns.
yeah, the next
That he would have been Roman Reigns is the second, Becky Lynch is the third.
one. Okay.
Do they even
Wow.
count?
Wow. She got
I
us,
would have
ladies and
never
gentlemen.
guessed Becky Lynch.
She got us again. Brain Buster.
4
Y'all,
weeks in a row, boy.
come on. Somebody got it. If you
She's not
listening,
on the roll.
somebody. How many
She
weeks in a
is
row?
4
2
weeks
weeks.
straight. Platinum.
No, she
No,
not.
she
She
ain't
is
four. It ain't
4.
4 weeks. No,
That's
I got
2.
Ricky Steamboat last week. Cut it out.
Eric,
You got
Eric got okay. So she's 3-2
mm,
because
Yep.
you got one, Eric got one,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then the rest of the week she's stumped.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I'll take that.
Uh, Carrie, if you
Okay.
can pull that question so we can put it on social media to
Yes,
engage
of
them.
course. Will do.
Yes.
Will do.
So
I love
y'all,
it. That was a
that's
good
great.
one.
That was a good one.
My
Yeah.
head hurts
Great
for real
choices.
now.
Great
Yeah, very.
choices. And it was coming down. It had to be somebody recently. Like it had to be like a recent superstar.
Yeah.
And I just thought about, and
Mm-hmm.
That's
then
why I said Cody Rhodes.
What place did Brock place on that list, Carrie?
What main event did he win?
He went with Kurt Angle. Remember when he did the shooting star press and broke his neck? He was supposed to be the youngest champion to win.
Brock is my age, I believe.
He was the youngest champion to
Brock.
win, but not
And
the youngest main eventer, probably.
He main evented with Kurt Angle.
no, what he's saying is he's younger than the WrestleMania itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
WrestleMania, the
That
whole.
so what's going to have to happen is people are going to have to understand the question:
yeah,
who was the first?
Who is
Now, although Cody Rhodes did win, he wasn't the first.
yeah.
right.
I get it.
So,
Brock Lesnar is 47 years old, so he's not younger than WrestleMania. He's older than
so whatever
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania he was in main event, he wasn't younger than that one. That's what she was saying.
Just no, just WrestleMania period.
Oh wait, see then I don't know. Okay, so
So WrestleMania, the whole thing, when it started was in 1985. Who was the first main event winner to be younger than WrestleMania?
Oh, got it.
okay,
I see what you're saying
so
now.
see, I still see. Then I understood. Then I really misunderstood the question because I thought it was
Well,
who was the first, who was younger at the time
Yeah,
great
of the
job.
WrestleMania that they were in.
Great job, Carrie.
WrestleMania, the
So
franchise.
Great
Yeah,
job.
Kerry, that was a good one.
Great job, Carrie. Great question.
I'll be working hard.
She be working hard to get these questions. She be trying to stomp us because she know we got knowledge. She working. She working it. And so,
Yeah,
y'all,
she doing that research,
we've come to our swan song. So it is what we call the last word. This is the last word. We're gonna go around. Everybody get a chance to give us their last word, and then we can close our show. So, Carrie, we coming with you first. What's your last word? Give the audience what they need.
I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. Like, what I need these stories to develop. Can we get this card coming along a little bit more? I think. Well, how many days are we from it?
54.
54 days. I don't know if these 50. Yeah, I don't know if these storylines are gonna. I don't know.
Wait, excuse me. 54 days, 7 hours, 47 minutes.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I
I
just
know
need
that's
those
right.
storylines to come along. So I'm looking for WrestleMania. So there we go. Let's go.
Dwayne, give us your last word.
So my last word is gonna be on LFG. Well, we'll go that route. I really encourage just the content of the show and just to see where some of these participants end up going forward. I mean, will we be talking about them 4, 5, 6 years from now being on the main roster or possibly being champion? And one thing I did leave out is the girl that won. She won on a German suplex into a pin, which was impressive. I was like, oh man! And even the Undertaker was like impressed by her ability. So that's something I want to looking forward into is that LFG. I mean, we gonna have everything else covered, but we gonna take these little side things and kind of promote them and push them as well.
Storm, last word.
I think last week I was a little bit vague on this situation, so I think I'm gonna take my last word to clarify. Jay and Gunther, I think there's a little bit more viciousness that can be brought to the table. I really think what everybody is looking for is for Jay to turn back into the right hand man, and I think they need that NXT UK Gunther, that one that left your chest bleeding. He's done it a couple times, but he did it like he did it in NXT UK. I think the reason why I made the statement last week that was so a little bit vague is because I want to see if it's going to be some nastiness in these weeks coming up between him and Jay. As far as the ticket sales, that's always the same report that come out right about this time. I don't sweat that because you got half of the universe paying attention to the Elimination Chamber. You got the other part of the universe paying attention to Stand and Deliver. Then we're getting to WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to hit their ticket sale mark until close to the end of March. And that's going to be just a normal because what they're paying attention to is domestic. Internationally, they're going to beat that because you still got all of the other countries that still come to WrestleMania. So what may seem like a lot of money to us don't seem like that to those other people from out of the country because the currency exchange. They can pay for the tickets in the country they at.
Yeah.
So I really think this ticket conversation is just pointless. They do this every year to scare people up in this situation. I
Okay.
still do I agree with the universe that they pulled the trigger on Jay too soon? Maybe a little bit. But right now is the time for them to try to prove that Jay is built for this. And Gunther has got to pull no punches in order for the universe to see that Jay is really serious about this. So we need everybody to, you know what I'm saying, get busy. You understand what I'm saying? It's no point. It's up in the air right now. If they went to WrestleMania and I asked you who's going to win right now, you wouldn't have a definitive answer.
Mm-mm.
It's
No,
still
you
up in the
wouldn't.
air.
You would not.
Thanks.
You
Great,
got you gotta
great
pick one.
last
Thanks.
word.
So that's the reason why I said this week on Last Word, I'm going to clarify what I said last week because I watched it back and saw some of y'all were confused on my answer when you asked the question. They need to develop that story a little bit more than the path they're on now. So
Yeah.
we could say, okay, J Ray, you understand what I'm saying? Or we could say without a doubt, oh, this getting ready to be nasty.
Yeah.
You
Similar
ain't
to
got that statement yet.
It's their last word. We agree to disagree on some stuff.
I'm with
Am
you.
I? Yeah, no, I just, I don't know how much uh, Jay needs to do. You know what I mean? But it's just
Right
me,
hand man.
right? And he been that guy.
Like Roman told him. Like Roman told him. There is no friends, there is no favorites. And Roman showed him when he was in the ring with him. That's what Jay got to bring. It's all cool, like Kerry said, it's all cool to geek, but when that bell ring,
Let's get it.
you need to
Be
get to
about
work.
be about business. So
And right
my last,
now, the universe think that when the bell ring, he yeeting.
well, he beat Drew the other day, so I'm good with that. So the last word, my my last word is I am excited to see that the WWE is really walking through the forbidden door. And what I mean
Hmm.
by walking through the forbidden door is just really walking into other areas that they normally wouldn't walk into. Impact coming through, you know, I'm excited about seeing that. Them stepping into the indies, really showing that they really pay attention to the indies. I'm excited about to see how far this goes. How far WWE will go to even bring more dream matches to life. Because like Moose and Obafemi is a dream match. Nobody thought that would happen, but it's happening. We're gonna see it at some point, right? Jordan Grace
Mhm.
coming in and her coming in, entering Royal Rumble. But she did her thing. Now she's on NXT. Like even when Mickey James had the Ring of Honor and she was doing her thing and she came in with the championship belt at Royal Rumble. I love to see it. And I want to see how far they take that. And then as we continue to take that going further, I just know WWE is creating a lot of belts, a lot of belts being created, and I'm interested in see what other belts they gonna create. We got all these belts out here, and we trying to see what's happening.
I'm gonna get one.
But listen, they're giving out belts for everybody. You get a belt, I get a belt. You get a belt, everybody get a belt.
I'm a belt.
Maybe I can
I'm a
design
belt.
my own belt. Maybe they can put it right.
I
So
want a champion. I want that.
see, maybe they bring that one back. At one point, it was back. I think $1 Million Man had brought the $1 Million Championship back in NXT. At one point, I think that was the thing,
Mhm.
Hmm.
right? Yep. So that's the
LA
last
Knight was the
word.
last person to hold it.
Oh yeah, that's he sure was. Y'all,
Louisiana night.
that's our last word. This has been the Ring Report. I am Eric Battle. These are my wonderful cousins and co-hosts, Kerry, Dwayne, Storm. We enjoyed y'all today. Listen, please like, subscribe, check us out, Facebook, Instagram. We got a website. Website is currently being updated daily. And we are on YouTube. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok. Listen, we want you to come on, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. We want you to be a part. And also, too, Brainbusters coming out on all platforms. You answer that question. Answer that question. We might have something for you. We might. I ain't saying we will. I said we might. Listen, this has been good. This has been the Ring Report. We'll see you later.